Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, it's a boy was just like here representing for First Sports TV. Live tonight on the panelists, we got Unruly Boss,
Which is
Shane
right.
Freddy, and the sports biz in the building. Gentlemen, I pray. What go on?
Miami.
Jamaica, international break.
I'm a team viewer jersey. What?
Knock off. China made. I'm surprised he got that ship because not that ship from China, you know.
Yeah,
How did that happen?
Just hate. It's just hate, bro. It's just hate.
All right, Bojo.
Prodigal son is home.
All right. So I know it seems like 10 years ago, but we are gonna do a quick review of the games past weekend. I wonder how Arteta still have a job, but anyways, we are gonna do it real fast because we have transfer for cover and it's international break. Yeah. Anyways,
Brand to the live one of these nights. All right, Mister. First game, Arsenal City. Lineup 3-4-3. Two central midfielders, Xhaka and Odegaard, going up against a City midfield trio of Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and Gundogan. First mistake. You know, there's no way that formation should have been used against Chelsea, who were playing the 3-4-3. So then you would have wing backs to help cover Reece James, who was giving a lot of problems out there. You know, it would have been better suited for that. It wasn't suited for the City game. So after that, he got the formation wrong. Kolasinac, who is, you know, a wing back who only knows how to bombard up the flank and kick the ball across, even if it's not a good square, but that's all he does, was playing as left centre back. You took out Mari because he had a rough game against Lukaku, who Mari, out of all your fit defenders, was probably the best reader of the game. You know, you took him out and played Kolasinac. If you were going to play Kolasinac and Tierney in there, I would have prefer you play Tierney as the left centre back and make Kolasinac play wing back then. But, you know, a lot of things went wrong in that game. Xhaka got a stupid red card. I mean, you would think by now he would have learned that, you know, you can't make those tackles and your team already struggling. You're the senior man. He wasn't wearing the captain band, but he's like a captain on the field. So, you know, that was the. I didn't even complain about the red card.
No, it's fine.
I didn't even complain about the red card. So yeah, to me, I think City kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. Pep wanted his friend to stay in the job, so he didn't want to embarrass him too much. But it could have gone way worse than that. I could have seen, and I mean, it was the anniversary of the 8-2 Man U gave us. It was the 28th of August, you know. So I saw another 8 coming. Only thing was I didn't see us scoring, so it could have been an 8-0. But Pep feels sorry for his friend and take the foot off of the gas. That's all I have to say.
Well, the City fans were singing that it could have been 10. It could have been 10. You know, Arsenal, while you're watching it, could have been 10. I mean, it really could have been. Buju said, you know, Arteta still not job. I think they will give him the 2 more games versus Burnley and Norwich. You know what I mean? Because then he will have absolutely no. You assume saying we have no excuses. You have no excuses. No, but the caveat to that, you can say, well, you know, people like Partey and Gabriel, etc., they wasn't fit. And Ben White wasn't fit. You know, again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying this is what I would have said. You know,
So all these players, all them players are forward back after international break.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because Robbie was saying the same thing like that. Robbie that say, yo, him get where everybody has say, yo, fire Arteta, but yet still Arteta still not have him strongest side. He not really put him strongest 11 out there.
Because De Bruyne wasn't fit.
No, man, no, I just repeat what somebody else said.
What I'm saying is Arsenal hasn't been playing bad since last week. It's called consistency of poor. It's been poor performance after poor performance. I don't want to talk about Arsenal. I don't even want to talk about the Premier League. So Shane, finish.
That's what you call stress,
Depression.
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 Finish it. Finish. We don't want to spend a lot of time on the Premier League.
Now,
International.
No, me have a resort to
Shane,
to team.
normally you would have said Greg and Budge them proud Arsenal jersey. One day
Bro,
I
it's
Inter
international
Miami
break,
won.
bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
international.
break.
But again,
It don't
No
look good.
move. It's a phone. It's international break, bro.
I understand, bro. I understand.
Shane finish what I say. Push. Make sure finish it.
well,
So we can move on.
we'll see
No,
more.
international break.
see
No,
more.
no Arsenal shirt. Jamaica will represent.
We see what go on after they go play these two teams, Burnley and Norwich, right? Because again, you have the full or most of your team to pick from, right? And the fact say they would have more time with the team. So we can see where it going. The press conference after the game was absolutely ridiculous. When you say the first part of the game they had a go and I mean 10 minutes gone in that game you was down. You know what I mean? So him followed up with these excuses because Arsenal give him a chance. Huh?
No,
Because
Travis on a roll.
Yeah, because Arsenal kept him. You still have to give him a chance and see what I mean at these games. You know what I mean? The game against City, I guess right now City is so far ahead of the Arsenal. But again, you have to judge him with this one foul. You see? Go ahead, Kush.
I don't really want to stress about Arsenal,
Yeah, Kush now have nothing to say. Alright. Well, I got to Kush. Kush.
I really don't want to stress about Arsenal.
Kush. Forward on the live and tell the people them the lie. Say Pogba no deserve to get red card.
Pogba don't deserve to get red
No, but
card.
you don't reach that game. Not reach that game there. Come on.
Yo, Buju.
Wicked. I mean, Buju, let me answer you real quick about why I think he's losing job there. You don't give somebody $220 million for spend on your franchise or spend on your business, they run it and then fire them the next day. So I think that is why him go get the next. They said what, 5 games? The next 2 are gonna be very telling. If him lose the next 2 are just drop points and then because I'm not so confident against Burnley. And then Tottenham fix with that. I think that is it. I don't think they will have a choice but to get rid of it. But the way how this man can,
he have to beat Norwich. It's
not
even
after beating Burnley.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I say. You can't drop points against Norwich.
Norwich get a 1-1 draw. That me I telling you right now.
Yeah, even a draw now gonna help him.
No, you really want to play championship next year?
That's fine, bro.
We want a coach. We want a coach, bro.
I'm playing championship.
Coach, Missy, somebody said today, I don't remember upon which group. Lampard was a Chelsea legend, and Chelsea got rid of him. Lampard was what? In what? About 5th place when Chelsea got rid of him?
But
this man is not an Arsenal legend, bro. This man is not an Arsenal legend, and we are giving so much time.
Chelsea are run by Russians, bro.
Well, I'm a baron. I run Arsenal too. It's just an American man.
This brother,
really jiggy. Arteta legend. Where? In which world?
Anyway,
yeah, but that's enough for them. That's the
enough for Arsenal. Let's move on.
Lost his job yet.
Let's move on.
Well, it was a good performance out of Manchester City. Really, really good. You know what I mean? Fernan Torres looked like in a forward into the own. You know what I mean? Really, really look good.
Shane. I don't want to cut you, but anybody can look good against Arsenal.
No. We're not talking about just one game. He's been looking like in a forward and he can play the fast 9 place, Bridget. It's just not just the Arsenal game. Because you know, see that game, whatever. You understand? But they look good. Again, Gabriel Jesus look good in that games when he has played. So I think that team will play a more prominent role going forward, like us sitting get a striker. So again, it's fascinating looking forward with City. The Arsenal thing, you will start yourself out with City role on. Next subject.
I wish Jiggy did there, I tell him how much ball Liverpool get before Chelsea get the red card. But you're gonna move to Man U game first.
No, next game was you're not rushing.
Yo, we not do every game, bro. There's no way we can
do every game.
Okay, all right, Man U game.
bro.
Man U game. Before you jump on Kush case, no, it wasn't a red card, but it was a foul.
Yo, Bojo,
Yo,
one love, brother. One love. You can't say anything where you want to say.
You know
the
that
referee
wasn't.
miss it.
You
That's
know
what we have to say.
that wasn't the only questionable call though. One of them because me decide so me now can't bother the argument and Kush have too much weapons for Arsenal. So me just number share that video. I think it was Alusha, Mrs. Slighter to Trinkau, on the byline. Send him out a door. On the goal line there, so. We go share that video in our group later, I couldn't see.
All right, but Greg,
bus. I mean,
but
I think
Greg,
bus.
all right. You see, only can find what me have to say.
Yes,
only can find
yes, that
all
was
them
a
video
rule that should have been a penalty.
Yo,
But the Trinko one should have been a penalty. As Trinko one
every
was
single tackle yesterday with the Wolves and Man U game day before yesterday, bro.
Saturday.
Day before yesterday, Sunday. Every single tackle, bro, was a bus lace challenge. Challenger fly all over the place. Buju was one that was on the blog. Tackle a fly. Lace a bus. Then they hear Jiggy forward. This is football. This is beautiful stuff. Then blocks him. Yes, the ref is in control. Get up, Bruno. Me hear all of that. But nobody see when the left back from Wolves nowhere close to the ball and he runs straight through Mason chest. Almost knock out you. Nobody see when my boy they kick Pogba footway because them play that I guess they're on camera too. Nobody see when my boy they brother and I see him game. Me can every single video where you can find, me can't find. Like that's me I try to show you. Nobody now gonna see it. But the simple fact that the simple fact that Neves can fall out and cry when him was the one, the main one in that game. The man a bust tackle from box to box.
Yeah, but I never know foul tackle him. I just hard tackle. Hard.
Greg, it's what the man do to Bruno Footman. I wanna tell me, say man.
Which one? The Bruno one?
The same play there. Them would have to kick out the ball and somebody on the block say, yo, why them kick out the ball and go back and look from Bruno?
Yeah, Mr. Pogba tell him kick out the ball, but
bro, the man kick the straight through the man shank guard, twist the man shank guard.
All right, but push. All right,
the ref,
now say that's not foul, but here's the problem. The fact that VAR review the Pogba tackle and fail to see. Yo, the day before they freeze a tackle, freeze to see, but they fail to do this in the Man U game. That tell us, don't get rid of one.
Yo, but no, the same thing with Southampton.
Big teams get the calls. Big teams get the calls.
Look on Southampton. The man bust Bruno Lace, turn over, Shea Adams, bust it and kick it past me. The whole place celebrate. Man U no look like the first game. Them no look like other team there. Them go draw with Southampton. Brother,
that's a good point.
It happening in football. The ref them start the season and allow the team them to make tackle. It's simple, brother. So when it happen upon certain teams, we can't say
again, what I'm saying is VAR reviewed. That's my problem with it. You see, if I were the referee,
him review Bruno tackle. And them say it wasn't a foul and give Shea Adam the goal.
Well, me never say that, but all right. And so get around.
Not one time Bruno, our coach, fouled out in the media and said something. We take a draw.
Nah, man, they wanna cry. I mean, the coach did something.
But say, I want one person said something about it. One person said something about it.
Who said
one
something?
Person was Aaron Maguire. Aaron Maguire said something about the tackle. Him say, yo, there's no way we can't have the consistency when soon as we make a tackle, it can't go the other way around. You
But
see me?
that same thing, everybody know that it's not gonna be consistent because everybody's perception of a game is different. Because it's down to how you perceive something. Like a hard
Yeah.
tackle. Somebody can look on a tackle and say, yo, that tackle that look like a good tackle. Somebody else can look on it and say, yeah, that's too rough, so it's a foul. You understand? So upon Greg, the talk, and Sissy and Mike. You might
No.
mute Greg. Yeah, but
Shut up.
No, me I said somebody like me and Buju go say clean tackle, all ball.
Exactly. Like me, I try to show you. Me, I go say clean tackle and hard ball to bro.
only
It don't
someone
matter what.
you said
You just
different
don't
thing.
want the opponent team to cry after the fact that you're out there boss lace. You're boss lace, bro. So don't cry when it happened to you just because the ball going out back in it. You
I
see me?
want to talk about it from a wider aspect. You know what I mean? Because again, I don't want to get
Yo,
too
we're
much.
not playing nothing, bro. We're not playing
Can I
nothing,
talk
Shane.
about it?
Absolutely.
Or you just want to preempt for me, say? Can I talk
No,
about it?
we know exactly what you're going to say. We know what you're going to say. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
one time,
We know exactly what you're going to say.
All right, go ahead.
You see? But, all right. The team look a bit better in the second half. First half, we look at shell ourselves. We don't look like we not even know how to pass the football. Don't even look like soccer players out there. Tell you the truth, the first half. Wolves run the ball up and down the floor the first half. May I tell you. Supposed to under 3, as Abuju said. Was literally supposed to under 3 the first half. But the team not get for gel yet. The players them not get for actually, you see me, get the football start knock it together. As I say, my coach still have enough more loophole in a program where me forget right. You see me? Because I know say that you are going to stress for Shane. That I hear a big concern. The coach.
Again,
Well, I know that.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
Yo, I know the coach is a problem, but as I say, we have to give him a chance for actually put this piece together. Him get the players them, you get the players them where you want. It's a chance now for you to put the piece together. We'll see what it do. Prodigal son return home. We'll see where it go on. See where it go on. Yo.
Tactically, listen, man. Wolves play very well. You know, it's two things you can say about a game. If you're a Man United fan, you want to look on a game from a glass half full. You can say, well, we get a 1-0 win at 3 points, so what are we even complaining about? The next part of it, you have to look on performances. That's what I always tell people, look on performances. Right? Look on the last 2 performances, right? Look on the Southampton performance, upon this performance. You said yourself, boy, it just not look like a team, they play well enough. You know what I mean? Not look like a type of winning team, so that's an issue really. Again, even though you add Ronaldo, you understand, you still need to have a cohesive unit what can really perform in the Premier League week in, week out. Tactically, it go be difficult to put Ronaldo in a team, get him in there with Bruno Fernandes as what go happen is, first of all, Ronaldo not press, Ronaldo not go press. And you need it. I think Bruno Fernandes, when I look on a team tactically, he might struggle because I'm free role I have in this team right now. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how you try to line up a team. Where are you going to put Paul Pogba? You'll put him back in our center midfield, or you'll keep him on the left? All of these things is very much.
That's true.
I mean, my football brain is exploding trying to look on this team and I say, yo, how you put it all together? You know what I mean?
Pogba can play at the 6. As I'm saying, him just need a better tackler beside him and a more consistent passer beside him. Just need somebody where I go stay, bro. As you see me put up back some of the videos on the blog, bro, you can't be a defensive midfielder and you and everybody up a field. There's no way Fred's supposed to be in the 18-yard box and him are supposed to shadow it. We're back 4. There's no way.
Yeah.
That means you have no type of brain for do that. You see me? Him straight. So
And
if we
Paul
can get
Pogba
somebody,
straight. And Paul
no,
Pogba straight.
absolutely, yeah.
So-
Pogba go
so-
straight, or Pogba go follow the ball.
Yeah, but when he play for France, you have N'Golo Kante beside him, so it's a different.
It's a whole
and you have
different
four
type
centre
of, yeah.
back that in coach play for it. So again, me see Beans a top boy number 6. You know what I mean? And uno get one now, uno have him, uno have to go with one have. This is
I forgot what I have, bro. But
Again,
yo, why?
Danny Van der Beek, I think myself say.
Yeah, that was just not gonna say shit.
It just
Yes,
don't
no,
know.
man.
Yeah, but Van der Beek is not a 6. Question: do you think Neves would have made a good 6?
Huh?
No, Neves was in the talk.
Double pivot, Greg. We have 2 players who can play. You can play 3 in the midfield. You see me? And you use a double pivot because Van der Beek can pass the ball too. I think that when you use Paul Pogba and one other person, all you have to do is sit with Paul Pogba and then he can't really do anything. You understand what I mean? Because he's the only passer or distributor.
Okay, so you'd have a diamond Miguel then and
Yes.
Bruno. I need the 2 of them. The 2 of them side by side, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Makes
again,
sense.
I don't
I
know.
mean, they say Van der Beek there were loan offers for him and Man U turned him down, even though Damon was up with denied that.
Man, agent found out on a roof. All the
Yeah,
England,
the agent found out on a rule, bro.
So probably Ole have plans for him then. I mean, why else would he not let him go? I don't think
don't know.
Ole is as devious as Arteta would try to spite players. I don't see Ole as that kind of person. You know?
Well, Ole is like a sort gate, bro. Ole is like a sort gate, bro. He rough.
But I think Ole look a bit smart. I mean, I was surprised with the lineup. When we see Pogba drop in the midfield with Fred beside him, I was surprised when I saw it.
Scott just the surgery, bro.
I know it's too early for the verdict to be out, but I hear Man U fans. There's a group called Sports Explosion. I'm see Man U fans, man, it kills Sancho. I said it's a waste by.
No, it's oral crazy start the madness there.
No, you're crazy. No,
Oral
hell no.
start the madness there.
Brother,
Well,
the man.
Man U fans.
There's no Man U.
But him started, him is like a bully, you know. When him started, you have someone. No, but Greg, you have someone that can think for themselves and choose.
Exactly, Bojo.
Okay.
Exactly. You have
You
someone
have someone that can think for themselves and choose.
So as one man says,
So when you bash Pepe, I follow you, don't follow crowded.
What?
When you bash Pepe, I follow crowded.
No, you never hear me.
Pepe haven't got no good run of games now where.
Brother, so you're gonna tell me say you're gonna compare Sancho to Pepe right now, and Sancho does play 3 games?
Yet, but me I'm waiting patiently, bro. I can't wait for it to happen. I'm just being honest. The bad man side of me, over side of the bad man side of me, well want to happen.
Brother,
So you can't stay there. If you think I'm being Maria Sancho, you know, from India City, you know, Maria look at you know. But if you think me don't want if you have a bad first season, me don't want you flopping them, me don't want the career flopping them. Because me not that bad man.
There's no way,
That's how he makes his money.
There is no way Sancho career would flop or Sancho would have a bad season.
At Man U,
the only way Sancho would have a bad season
Van der Beek help bring Ajax to Champions League.
Just like I tell you, there's only way Sancho can have a bad season if Ole put him on the bench. Long as he's on the field.
And he might start.
Bro, long as Sancho is
Rashford back in training, you know. And Greenwood want the right wing and the prodigal son front.
Long as Sancho get playing time, bro, there's no way Sancho can flop. Long as him out there play, long as him get him feet going and get him feet wet, brother, and start playing football, there's no way Sancho can flop. That are not even not the when we are weird. There's no way.
Yeah, anyway,
there's no way.
15 minutes per Man U game.
25 minutes on 2 game.
15 minutes per Man U. Not worth it.
All right.
One heap of team, one heap of people play in the league and then happen for them, coach. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Not Jaden, bro.
Yep. It's not everybody hit the ground running, coach. The Premier League will eat you as you up and spit you out.
And Di Maria. Di Maria.
Not Jaden, bro.
Memphis.
Bro,
All of them.
but who was the coach? When you keep on naming the ball at them, who was the coaches?
Who's the coach now?
Coach, only your coach, you know, you're not much better than Van Gaal.
Coach now.
So that's my point. The
Then
only way Stanchuk can flop, there's no only way
way.
Stanchuk can flop is if he sit down on the bench.
Bro.
That's the only way him can
And
flop.
this coach might
Hey,
say,
is it a trend?
The field,
Is it a trend, Greg?
yeah?
Is it a trend? Sanchez, Sancho, Van der Beek. Is it a trend?
Oh, man.
anyways, can we move on to the next game? What did you say?
Please.
All right, we can talk about Everton and Brighton real quick because this was a surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone of us on here picked Brighton to win this game. Most people thought Rafa wasn't gonna be too attacking. We're trying to say you didn't pick Brighton to
You
win.
know what's the game?
I don't remember what happened, honestly.
I wasn't on the live.
Everton got them here to go beat them 2-0. I think everybody probably picked Brighton to beat them 2-0. You know, Bissouma still had a good game. Still can't understand how nobody not go feed. But yeah, Demari Gray, I mean, it seemed like Rafa resurrecting his career, bro. You know, and me did expect this from Brendan Rodgers. I don't know if probably he did something where Rob Rodgers the wrong way. You know, Rodgers is a coach like that. If a player do something when they like, you know, that's it for you. He will basically end a career at the club. You know.
Yeah, but them go get look girl.
Who, Everton?
Yeah. Leicester.
That's
That's like a same player like Demar.
Oh, they picked him up. Oh,
Yeah.
He's from Everton, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Originally Everton. Yeah, he won a World Cup with England, if my memory serves me right. But yeah, it was a good game. But like I said, the surprise, Brighton played really good, you know. But they still need a striker, bro.
Still need a striker, right? And they don't get that. They don't get that today.
And they miss Ben White. Just had to throw that in there.
One. Hey, I was thinking today, like, I wonder if he have COVID. And just because he had a terrible game, they tried to take him out of firing line and just...
They never want him for City. You know, funny enough, that was my thought process with Lakanga. I was like, probably in the City go trash rate, and he feel like if Lakanga play another City game and have a bad game, that could damage him for a while. So even if a mistake, he make a
baller.
Eh?
The youth a baller.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
probably was a good mistake he might not play in that City game. Probably was a good mistake.
We don't want to go back to Arsenal.
All right. Newcastle Southampton, anything to talk about or not really?
No. Well, I don't know.
2-2. Me never watch a game. No.
Me just want to talk about the big match.
So, all right, Crystal Palace, quickly. Like the fact that they actually want to get the win. Because Moan Vieira, you know.
Yeah.
But he might do better than Arsenal, you know, so that's good enough. You know. Well, we're not talking about transfer now, but him have a striker now, so we expect even better from him, you know. But yeah, that was a good result for them, you know, at West Ham, with West Ham being one of the hot team, them. That was a good result.
I think everybody picked West Ham to win that game, the hands down.
Yeah. All right, the big game then. Defense versus attack.
Where's Jiggy when they need him? I see a comment here. What I say?
Wagan Jawi. Oh, better goalkeeper than Popstar. Here, Bojo.
Yeah.
Pops, tell him say me say so. Yeah.
All right. Liverpool, Chelsea. I'm sorry, jigging over there are David or Blocks.
Me not
Because
watch much game, so me can't.
me hear Jiggy with him rubbish on the block, but them outplay Chelsea and kill Chelsea with ball. Me keep on ask him if we were watching the same game because that's not what me say. That's not what I.
Why you're taking?
Man, I'm talking about the second half now. I'm talking about the first half before the red card.
I watch the second half of the game. Go ahead and talk. What you talk, would you? Talk.
Yeah, but basically what I'm saying is if it wasn't for the red card, me see Chelsea I smashed Liverpool because Liverpool I try press and me see the man them beat the press couple times well. And if better decisions in the final third Chelsea and better decision making Chelsea would have up 2, possibly 3.
Wow.
And that's just my 2 cents. The red card and the goal change the complex of the game and everything. So that's all I have to say on that.
Yeah. The Liverpool fans them a little bit rich with what they say. Is what I say. Because if you pre-thought they have 45 minutes to try to break down Chelsea and try to get a goal. You see me? And couldn't do that. You see me? So I don't understand why they would be so brush forward and say, yo, you know, and then they say, oh yeah, but Chelsea defensive. Well, you have to be defensive if you play with 10 individuals. You know what I mean? So and again, towards the dying moments, Lukaku could have scored and beat them 2-1. So I didn't understand the optimism really. Liverpool fans. I really didn't. You know. Go ahead, Greg.
Alright, so me and Buju mentioned about Chelsea beat the press, and me noticed in the Arsenal game, but I was saying to myself, probably because of Arsenal, why they beat the press so easy. Because in the Arsenal game, quite a few times we try to press them. And quick and fast, the man then beat the press and up on the break. You know? Because you would have even though Mount or whoever was playing as one of the wide, they would drop in at the middle and create an overload, create a triangle right there, so and boom, then beat the press and they're out of there. So with them doing it against Liverpool, you know, not totally surprised. I'm just probably surprised that Liverpool weren't able to trap them because you know Liverpool does that very well. Probably the best in Europe right now.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about, having 3 individuals now in a midfield who can pass the ball. Because you can drop back in our midfield, beat presses, you can drop back in our midfield and start distribute a deeper era in our midfield. And that's why I work. That's why I work so well if we have a player like Mount who can do that too. You see me I say?
Yeah.
It's for them. So it's impressive. The side is impressive, bro. And you really appreciate
Mount very active. Like from the first time I see him for Chelsea, me give me your things. I mean, he might not be the most. Let me say no. We don't want to say skill, because everything in our football is a skill. But when you talk about feint with the dribbling, you probably don't have that like some of the other players them. But what he gives you, like he give 100% of everything. You know, and all right, Mount would remind me of some of these US players over the years. They do the basics and do it very well. You know, him do the basics and him do it very well. Yes, he can beat you if he need to, and he is very quick. But like Shane said, in passing is very good. You know, and he work rate up there. But yeah, like me say, with them beating the press, and it's like after them beat the press, Liverpool don't have a second plan. You know, when once the press get beaten for Liverpool, you can get in. I was impressed with what him named it. What them sent about him? Matip. Matip had a really good game, if you ask me. You know, okay. I was surprised.
Him forward back in the game decent, man. Can I say? Him cherry. Like you might try read when them a go pass the ball into Lukaku and I try gamble and Lukaku just shield him off. But then him forward in the game and do him thing.
Yeah, him recover well and had a really good game, you know, because I seen stop Lukaku a few times in the second half.
Bounce him off a ball and them thing.
Yeah, even yeah. I mean, the surprise when I see bounce Lukaku, I was like, huh? Is that Martin? You know? But yeah, he had a good game. But you have to give Chelsea credit, not only for the fact that they were able to hold on, but from Germany days, we know Tuchel as an attacking coach. I was surprised he was able to get Chelsea being this defensively solid, especially only playing with 10 at Anfield. You know, you have to tip your hat to him.
Exactly.
It was a masterclass, bro. It was a masterclass in defending.
And yes, and the impetus was on Liverpool to go and go.
Yeah, you're playing at home. You're playing one extra player. It is up to you to take the initiative and you know.
Anfield crowd. This is not like a fake record what Man United have. Well, how much are we give? That's all fake, okay? That is absolutely fake. Real fake. Oh,
Don't say
Let's go ahead.
All right. We don't have anything else to say on that game.
Coach probably
have something to say about Chelsea and Liverpool.
No, absolutely nothing to have to say about Chelsea. Chelsea play all them exactly supposed to play with 10-man shot. Chelsea no do nothing wrong. If Chelsea get a goal, job done, bro. Liverpool didn't execute, that's it. Liverpool just look like an old shell of themselves. Everybody doesn't like them to come out and then chaos.
Question: why was because whenever they watched the first half, why was Firmino subbed in the first half?
I think my feel like hamstring business.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, Hakeem question.
What do you think?
I think him just
honestly, with the threats that Chelsea have, because Chelsea have attacking threats. Chelsea have very good attacking threats. Me say it told before the season start, after they get Lukaku, even before Lukaku, but after they get Lukaku, me tell them me think them are the favorites. And I still think so. She no believe in that, but I think Chelsea are the favorites. Chelsea have enough attacking threat, and if one thing with Tuchel, if one thing is not working out, he's gonna try something else. You see me? And he had weapons on the bench he could have bring it. Probably Timo now go get the goal, but Timo go make the runs and behind the defense.
I think he play Timo more. I think he play Timo more. Play him off far left.
I think he's gonna do that, but I would play off left now. Pulisic a player for the left now.
Pulisic should have COVID, him not play.
Yeah.
Who started on the left?
Kai.
And Kai play the right.
No, Mount him start Mount.
Kai.
Oh well no.
Kai.
Timo now will get Kai game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Timo now will get Kai game. I mean, Timo give you more work, but Kai is just that more. He's that much special, you know.
We'll see.
Kai can do a lot. And we remember me say it when we just seen that even though he's not physical like Ballack because of his height as a midfielder. Yes, because of his height, he kind of remind me of Ballack. That's why, because even at Leverkusen, he scored a lot off his head. And you see against Liverpool.
He is so talented. I'll know Hakeem Ziyech not really even forward into him on it. As I say, like you see flashes and because of injury support, but again it's so much talent.
And him just get
sound. Him fear, brother. That's who me fear, Ziyech.
Exactly.
But where Saul gonna fit in that team?
We wait first, because we talk about it on the chance for a roundup.
Yeah.
Shane, you want that question?
Has Lukaku really improved? I think so. I think his touch got look a bit better.
In control.
And Lukaku wasn't.
I mean,
Wayne, Lukaku.
Well, he not gonna have the best touch. Like he not gonna have a touch like Messi or something. And that's what I mean. He's a big man. You know what I mean? But I think that he more mature. He look way more fit. You know what I mean? And again, you still go get frustrated. You know, watch him only in Italy. You'll get frustrated sometimes with him when you watch him. But what he do is bring you 20 plus goals per season. That is what you guarantee. Yes, and so yes, in touch, it go frustrate people sometimes, you know, and so forth. But he's a goal scorer. That's what we can expect.
Funny thing is, Shane Silata. Sorry. Funny thing is, when you talk about the touch, there's an Arsenal player who give us about 3 or 4 really good seasons, win us 2 FA Cups, and his touch wasn't good. Alexis Sanchez's touch wasn't good, bro. It's just that Alexis Sanchez had so much fight, and even when he control the ball and he gone out there, so he still go get it before you. But Alexis Sanchez's touch wasn't good. That was one of his downfalls at Barcelona, in first touch, isn't it? But I think Lukaku would improve a little, and I don't think he really failed at Man U. I think Man U system just didn't fit it. If you ask me, it just wasn't his kind of ball game at Man U. I think Chelsea's system will fit it.
Is wrong if you sell him, bro. It's not. We don't even know his system.
Yo, hold on. Everything work out in the right way.
Oh my God!
Prodigal son has returned home. Shit, Lukaku God.
That dude is 38 years old. How long am I going?
Oh, Greg, just yo,
Chelsea,
even when him at Greg,
bro.
it's even him at 56, Arsenal still gonna spend 20 million or more fee.
Wow.
Even when him at 56, him still gonna be the best striker Arsenal will probably ever get the transfer with that. So don't even try to even go there. Everything work out in Man U favor.
I to the Sunday games. We ain't get all day in these.
We don't need to
talk about Arsenal. Arsenal original this.
Because it's not
a championship.
You get from bad to worse. Look at Spurs up on the table and look at Arsenal there.
Bojo, please don't go there.
A shame team. Spurs a shame team.
I don't support Spurs, but then they go on well. You understand for themselves. You know, it's not.
Which is right.
Well, but it's not. It's funny because it's not glamorous. It is not like then the beat up team. You understand what I mean? Them play very good counter-attacking football, and they have a players them for play that way there. But I'm not worried. It's not like them go stay there. You understand? The game when we watch last week versus Wolves could have beat them or get a point off of them. So it's not like this team is a great Spurs team. But again, Nunes.
Long as Wolves have Daniel James, then can't score.
I want to win, bro.
Ruin him, man. I'm a new fan.
Win, man, remove it. Well, Arsenal fans are over here. Hey, me did I look forward to Wolves versus Arsenal to see Traore against Bellerin, but unfortunately that dog Bellerin got not far. Look. Anyway, Sunday games, we already talked about Man U. Are we really gonna talk about the other two?
Yeah.
Wolves Watford? I mean, Watford have played some decent ball, but ain't much here to talk about.
Yeah.
Burnley.
Actually, let's move on.
Sorry. Last live when we are trying to remember the player that Burnley got apart from Cornier, it was Aaron Lennon. That's what I was trying to remember. They brought in Aaron Lennon as well. So they brought in Max Conley. Huh? Yeah, and then he left. He was there and then he left. And I don't remember where him leave and go, but he's back now. And surprisingly, Burnley fans love him. You would think so they only like
them signed Connor Roberts today.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Burnley. Yeah.
I know they were after, they were trying to get McKinney, or Juventus were trying to send him McKinney. We don't know how that would have worked out. Him can manage him kind of ball game. All right, Buju. I heard that for the weekend games. Then.
No, let's keep going. Transfer business while not upon it.
Yeah. Okay.
Shane, go on. What you say?
Well, we have to talk about Messi. We have to talk about PSG and Messi's debut. We have to talk about that. I mean, seriously, that's on the biggest game PSG all weekend, right? Everybody see Messi and him forward down and making debut. You know what I mean? They kick the crap out time, which if you expect every week that's gonna happen. And then when they're done kicking the crap out time, then everybody asks him for them jersey and take pictures with their family. Kids, right? Yeah, but it's yeah, but it was the most. This was the highest rated French league game ever. I mean, and again, that's natural. You see me saying, you can see probably why the national
hype. Yes, the hype.
You can see why they turned down all of that money for Mbappe, because they just want to see the spectacle. It is a spectacle. It is a spectacle for every three individuals them playing. You know what I mean, in terms of sporting spectacle, and then they go.
That's why them they do it over the weekend. That's why they pull off Neymar and bring on
everybody think them is to no money for Real Madrid. You know, because again,
Coach raise your hand when you want to talk. When she
what was that?
No, me I tell Coach say when somebody is attack and you want to talk, raise your hand like he in a class. No, me I tell Coach say when you attack and you want to talk, raise your hand like in a class. My turn. We can say something real quick.
The floor is yours, man.
It was also the most watched French league game in Spain. So the first Spanish audience ever watched, or that number of Spanish audience ever watched a French league game, which it seems like the whole of Barca fans did actually watch the game. You know, so TV revenue in France turn up and out.
Yeah. So it's I said to French league. Everybody go and watch. It's the only thing they in our league they won, in a sense that they don't have nobody that's go really push them.
Not really have nobody that give them a fight.
Marseille beat them.
Exactly.
Windows, shut down that.
Hey, we can give the people some advice.
Probably beat them physically. That's it.
What the people don't waste them current and watch PSG and Bayern Munich this year, because it's just ridiculous.
Right?
Bayern go sign the whole Leipzig side.
It's ridiculous. That's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about that.
Bayern
who do that business there?
The coach, the best defender and the best midfielder. If
I don't understand that, bro.
If Leipzig never have a striker, he got to. But the price when they get Sabitzer for dog, it's unbelievable. They got Sabitzer for what?
I think he have 1 more year. Well, he had 1 more year left on in contract. And what I'm surprised is that nobody else never forward in. He signed Sabitzer. We hear about Spurs a couple years and so forth. So it wouldn't have cost them that much money. But I heard today from Sky when they say Sabitzer is a Bayern Munich fan, like everybody else in Germany, they're Bayern Munich fans. So it's just one of them things. Although it's not German, but it's just
And he had a wonderful Euros, bro. He played good in the Euros.
Yeah, so therefore it's just the rich get richer in a Bundesliga, but it must be frustrating too if you're Leipzig or a Dortmund, see me. You know what I mean? Because I would like to see him even go Dortmund, see me, you see me? But apparently he's a fan of Bayern Munich, so it is what it is.
That's why I wouldn't be surprised if Erling Haaland ends up at Bayern Munich to replace Lewandowski. You know?
That makes sense. The only reason is for the financials of it, right? And the fat man. The only reason
Yeah, because
Because
Bayern not throw money at people like that.
And that
Bayern
me
no
just
like
gonna
you.
tell you. Fat man want the bank, bro.
Exactly.
You
That
gotta,
is the
you
only
gotta, you
reason.
gotta
Yes,
bring the
it makes
bank,
perfect
bro.
sense.
What was he asking
It make-
Chelsea to pay? Like 800,000 a week?
yes,
The
yes,
hell?
that was the figure.
Yep.
They go find him in a barrel somewhere. He might push it now. Shucks.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, boss, yeah, man.
you have to say that, man. You have to say that.
Yeah,
And again, it's
yeah.
it's
Man,
crazy
the man
because
different.
somebody will pay it. Somebody will pay it. You understand what I mean? So
But here, speaking of PSG, right? Because I didn't watch a game till it finished. I watched like probably about 5 minutes after Messi come on, and then we start
Watch it
watching.
all
I
the
think
way.
it ended 2-0, right?
mhm.
So it
Huh?
was just
Yeah,
two
yeah,
Mbappe goals.
yeah.
Do
Two
you
Mbappe
think
goal.
do you think Mbappe is gonna hold true to if he actually said that he won't leave PSG for free? You think he gonna stay true to that and stay there for because January Real can sign him on a pre-contract for free. You think he might end up take that with Real or
Yeah.
he go honor that gentleman's contract that him and PSG had? Because it wasn't nothing written. Probably was
Here we go with the gentleman's
handshake.
agreement again. Then
Yeah.
said even today, we make they said even today he say he not sign a new contract, right? So he already make it clear. And if we go to January and I mean they already know say not sign a new contract. So I don't think anything will change there, sir. I think that if you're at Paris, you now get like mad money for him in a January. So it's just better you just go the whole season and just call it a day, right? Because by
Yeah, I think
January
they're
then go in a Champions League. But yeah, by January then go in a Champions League heavy, and they say they want to win at. So it wouldn't make sense for anybody for him to move at that point. You see me? So I think I will season go to stay there and move in that summer.
Yeah. Some of them are gonna move.
no, but even if him have an agreement with the Real January, it wouldn't be for him to move till summer. It would just be a pre-contract agreement
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
January,
Yeah.
which I think
Yes,
that's
yes.
what Real is banking on. But like you said, PSG, I put all their eggs in one basket. Now them feel like them have a squad for win the Champions League, which they have a very good squad. Is Poch gonna be able
They still
to
can get
put
that.
the right pieces out
They
there
still
at the
can
right
get got
time?
that. They still can get got that. The defense still can get got that. You know, so when they
Yeah.
start play the big boys, when they start play the big boys, you watch it sweet.
Yeah, them
But
can get show.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, currently, BS and Farm, Chelsea and Bayern, me see as the only two teams where we're really challenging. No offense, coach. I said and Farm. If after the international break, 5 games after missing Man U, they play a different kind of ball game, then of course, because Man U have the pieces. If I'm talking about pieces, Man U have the pieces, City have the pieces. Even Real right now have a decent squad. You see me?
I don't
So
like
it's not about
Yo,
pieces, but
at Barcelona, if Barcelona catch PSG
no,
on
no,
a good
no,
day,
no,
them
no,
win
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Don't
All
Shout
right,
out to
yeah.
Memphis Depay though. Shout out to Memphis Depay because
Yo,
again,
he's
Memphis
he's
in
doing
a
bits.
prime
Like,
9 game, bro.
like,
You
like my
have to give him
London
credit,
fam would
dog.
say, he's doing the bits. Memphis doing the
he's doing
bits
his
over
thing.
there.
You know what I
You
mean?
have to,
Because
give him credit. And them
yeah.
have Dembele supposed to come back in, right? I don't know when
Yeah.
he returns from injury.
After international break.
And
Then,
and Busquets and Alba take less money today, so Aguero can sign. Because I didn't even know that Aguero wasn't
it
officially
was a
signed.
sign. Oh, so he is gonna sign. I
Yeah,
thought when
yeah.
Messi, I was thinking to myself like when Messi never sign, maybe you're not saying, you know, I'm now back. I'm going
He
back.
No,
was
I'm
he
officially
was
today.
saying that, but too much people don't want it. Oh, and me said this today. And I was anticipating Barca going for him the fact that Griezmann gone back. But I think Felix, out of all the young players that are gonna be available to Barca, we already know Mbappe not go there unless them have the money next year to get Haaland. I think Felix is the player.
Bro,
Yes,
they can't.
Barcelona have that.
I
But
mean,
when,
they don't go get money if you get Haaland. Are you crazy?
not Qatar fans sponsor them too.
Bro, they have they Qatar sponsor them.
Can't,
But
yo,
Shane, there's no FIFA fair play. There's no financial fair play anymore, bro.
Greg,
Just remember that there's no financial fair play. PSG proved that to you.
Greg, they're in a serious debt. Even if
and now no money, bro.
billions debt, they have to service that shit at some point. You know, so at some point, this is where you call the chicken forwarding home to roost. I Luke De Jong. Me see them a try to get to come play for
No,
them.
they got him.
They
I
got
push
him.
at that ball. Look, Dian is about 36. You know how long that man
They
play?
got him.
It's not a joke. The man them poor. bro.
When me think about Luke Dian, I think about
Newcastle.
third point. He's just a hard working forward. He's not a goal scoring forward.
Newcastle reject Luke De Jong.
Wow.
It's
Newcastle a big team. You ever watch the movie The Dream?
exactly.
Newcastle a big team there. But yeah, I feel like Felix would be the player for add a spark to Barcelona. You know? Him have that edge towards him game. He could have had a spark.
So
to them.
Coutinho is still there.
Who?
He's always injured, so I don't know where he is at though. Me kind of glad,
Coutinho and Dembele is in the same boat. The injury boat. Come on, man.
me kind of glad for Griezmann in that sense I can get to leave because he want to get booed on Sunday. You know what I mean? Because Wally Pie is towards him, say him should have leave, and maybe I guess Barcelona feel like if him will leave, then they would be able to keep Messi, which that wouldn't happen. He might look at me and say, them pay too much money for him, which he didn't buy. He never buy himself. He's supposed to work out things. So I'm glad to make back Atletico.
They make some good money today though, because I was surprised they got 16 million for that kid, even though he's a very good player. The first time I see Yaya Toure.
Who
We can't pronounce it. The
Emerson?
Guinea, yeah, in Ghana Leipzig.
No man.
The young Guinea midfielder.
the young youth.
We can't pronounce it. I don't remember. We have some X or something else in there. But yeah, he's a very composed midfielder and physical. The only problem is, a lot of these European coaches, when they see a black kid that physical, they try to turn him in a defensive midfielder, which was one of Yaya's problem with Pep. Pep when I tried to turn him in a centre back or a defensive midfielder, but he felt like he had the attributes to play more attacking. And he did say that when Yaya forward a City. Like whenever Pellegrini wanted a goal, he would have put on Fernando or whoever else going to play the sitting role and push Yaya forward. Late games for Yaya or create something. This kid have that too, So I'm hoping, Leipzig is a team, both Red Bulls team are teams that develop young talents like that. So I wish he stay there at least 2 years and develop in games somewhere.
Yes, man. Yeah. I hear you, Mr. Bujo. Go ahead.
No, man, I'm not going to man. Freestyle. I look like we have lots to say.
Bujo a Barca fan, so like you're not negative about Barca.
Who?
We get Camavinga, I mean the second team, Real. Camavinga in the house. Can you imagine next year when Pogba? Can you imagine next year in Pogba and Mbappe going there for free? It's over.
It'll be awesome. You know what I mean?
It's over. It's all over for England. West Indies has won the game. But yeah, Camavinga, that pickup. I'm surprised though that more teams never try out it. At one point,
a lot of teams try out fine, bro.
No, coach, none of them bid. All they did was asked about it. Not one of them put in a bid.
Okay.
Nobody put in a bid. Supposedly, Arsenal had put in a bid not last summer, the summer before when Emery was there. Arsenal had put in a bid and it got turned down. That was when he made his debut, actually. I remember that debut. I always talk about it. That game where they beat PSG 2-1, that he had an assist and the winning goal. You know, and he shut down Neymar and Mbappe the whole game, and I was like, damn, this is a 16-year-old playing like this. So yeah, him kind of float under the radar after that though. You know, go about him business quietly, and after Zidane leave, me think him then go by the Real, because it was the Zidane connection. That was one of the reasons why him did a link to Real. But yeah, good luck. Can't say him and Fede Valverde in that midfield for years to come.
Exactly. Him, Fede Valverde, and then you have all of Paul Pogba, because that's a free right. That's a. It would be awesome.
Jesus.
Yo,
Because
man,
you get rid of
now for you know.
when you get rid of Toni Kroos, who's past it, and Modric.
And Casemiro.
Unbelievable
You
foot.
foolish man.
Well,
Them
you
a
can
chat
keep
with it.
Casemiro around for a little bit.
Casemiro still have Willie Patred on the tire. I
Yeah.
guess he's relatively younger than the rest.
Yo, Casemiro just tackle a referee. Them always need him, bro.
Exactly.
Mambi say me only want to go PSG or Real. Mambi, me feel like if Manu would did bid for him though. But me glad he not go Manu, because then Manu go want to take him to remain at 6. And the kid has more to his game than just a 6. He's more of an 8. So honestly, me glad he not go Manu.
Exactly.
You know?
Let's go.
I'm glad either.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes,
You
I
had it
am.
in your lineup. Kush, me see the team where you create.
Yo, listen to me, now, man. Listen to me, now, man.
Bro, you had
Yo.
Kamavinga beside Pogba in your team.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who Manu should try and get next year though? Jude Bellingham.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Greg. Me not care who man you go try go get, who them didn't get.
Oh
We
my
know we
God.
get to one person. I'm sure about that one person that we will get.
The prodigal
That's
son.
it.
Yes.
He's home. He's back.
All
You
right.
know, he
Prodigal
doesn't,
son.
you know he doesn't kick penalties as good as Bruno though.
Hey, Bruno give up a penalty rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me see that today. So I take him out of my fantasy team. What a punk!
He's out.
Like how could you do that? You're not even that good at free kicks and go say you free kicks duty is yours. Yeah.
No, but hey, you know someone not smart.
Hold on,
Uno not
Kush.
smart, you know.
Hold on.
Bruno is smartest one.
Kush, hold on. I'm gonna finish now. The first 2 free kicking kick and then no go good. Ronaldo go say yo. For me next.
Yo, because Bruno realized that Ronaldo
Ronaldo
score.
kick.
Listen, man. Bruno realized that Ronaldo no score a free kick in
Hold
ages.
on.
So, him no the war start between penalties. So him tell himself, say, you know what, I'm gonna
There's
take
a
this
good
free kick
question in the comment section.
and that good.
Let me give me 3 first. Which 3 teams are the best window? Not Arsenal.
Well, then spend the most money.
Well, I know, man, which 3 teams? Chelsea won. Because Saul means in England or over Europe.
That's a good.
Greg, just get 3.
No, what if he means in Europe too, bro? Because if I know Europe, PSG, I feel like. Come on, now, Bojo, don't rush me. But anyway, if I England, I have Chelsea, Villa, inside Europe. God damn it.
Europe.
Chelsea, PSG, and Bayern.
Why?
Because remember, Bayern window started from before the season ended up. Because remember, they brought Upamecano.
Well, my whole thing with Bayern is they still not get a second striker yet.
Who the hell did Chelsea get for Una put Chelsea at this high window?
Bro, Chelsea have the best window in the whole of Europe, bro. What are you talking
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me unruly?
Yo, PSG get
bro.
everybody for free, bro. Go now tell me say, Chelsea outbeat PSG.
I didn't say that. Did you hear my 3? I said Chelsea,
you put Chelsea
PSG,
at
and
first.
Bayern. No, me just call 3 names alphabetical order.
Brother,
It don't matter the order.
All right, Bayern, Chelsea, and PSG alphabetical order.
God, there's no way.
You
There's no other
the man
team right
asked
now.
3 teams, and he see the man picked the same 3 as me: PSG, Bayern, and Chelsea. It wasn't in any order. It's just the 3 teams.
Listen, I like what Manchester United do, because Kusha get very angry, and I have to be the voice of reason here.
Yo,
if they had
He
a
never
bigger
won
coach,
with 14 team.
no.
No, you can't left out my team all you want, brother, but never
Actually,
talk
Uno,
facts.
Uno had a
I'm gonna
damn good
let you
window
finish.
too.
Kush, I'm gonna let you finish. But Man United have one of the best windows of all time. Okay? I'm gonna let you finish. All
Okay,
right?
Kanye. Okay,
Okay.
Kanye.
But for real, only if you know you have a coach. Because honestly, you get Varane, you get Sancho, you get Ronaldo. You know what I mean? It's some great addition. So we have to give your team a nod for getting those players in our team. You know, so we're not slighting your team. We're not slighting your team. But the sort of business what Chelsea do with the outgoings and the incoming, you know what I mean? You get a Saul, right? Saul is 26. I think same way
Yeah.
need.
And he's going to be for 40 million euros at the end of the
Yes,
season.
exactly. And I think he just need a fresh go. You understand? We understand. Say he's under a real tough regime playing for Simeone for a long time. I would love to see, and it's going to be interesting to see how we can get used at Chelsea. You know
I
what I mean?
actually wanted to see Koke move to. Because I feel like Koke was another one who in game get hold of.
Exactly.
Because of
We
Simon
feel like he already in pass it. But yeah, 26-year-old for Saul, that is a splendid move for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then
And Lukaku, they needed a striker who can score goals. And they got that.
The caveat to that, to push, is that the individuals what they spend, they sell out. You get 30 million for Kurt Zuma. You know what I mean? Them flip Wally Pipe players them when they dip on the fringes of the team.
They got almost 30 for the kid named Guehi. He went to Palace in Norwich. But bro, their outgoings, like the money where Chelsea get for their outgoings, me I wonder, is it because of Russians are selling these players? Like why some of these clubs pay so much for them? It's unbelievable. We couldn't get 20 million for Nketiah, but Chelsea got 30 for a defender who was unknown. Not about Zuma. They sold another defender. You know, they got 45 for Tammy Abraham. Like it was a lot of good business Chelsea do.
Yeah.
So you have to give Chelsea credit. It's not just the incomings, it's how they clear their books. And that is something. All right, we talk all the while said Chelsea messed up the transfer market. But you see, after the first 5 seasons, after Mourinho first spell, Chelsea started doing smart business. Chelsea go get these players when they're young, groom them, and then they start sell them. Bruh, Chelsea net spend is way less than any other team right now in England.
I think it's something like 30 million a net spend or something.
Yeah.
30 million.
Unbelievable. The names what they bring in, unbelievable when you see their net spend. You have to give them credit.
Massive credit. It's not,
with the window, as me say, it's not about incomings alone. It's about.
I'll give Leicester. I'll give Leicester a shout. You know what I mean? For what I'm able to do. I just don't know if he said mafia money, but we just don't know if for Leicester. I just don't know if Patson Daka go score goals to them, and that's a big thing for them. I think they do need a second striker if really be consistent with the goal scoring. So if Daka can be that individual, then them really do well this transfer market. But
who's the centre back they brought in again?
Vestergaard. Is it Vestergaard?
Yeah, good centre back, and then they're bringing a good midfielder today. The kid from Lille, Samari.
Yeah, Samari and as I say, get Luke Jaw.
Yeah, when he signed today?
Today, yeah.
Okay, Villa I think had a pretty good window too, because you know the money they spend, you can open it and say a Grealish money. When they are bringing Ings, bringing Leon Bailey.
And to be fair to his signings, the money bringing that already they already
yeah, because Bailey has scored, Buendia scored, and Danny Ings has scored. Yeah.
So,
their defense looks shaky compared to last year. You know, the defense look.
Mings not play the last game.
Oh, Mings don't play? Oh, Camelo Pantani and say, how the hell Villa give up 10 goals. So yeah. But yeah, Villa did pretty good in the window too.
Yeah, teams that has had a terrible transfer window. I'll just go and talk about it. I just disappointment really. Cause I've been banging on about this all day for the blog. But I'll go with Wolves first. I think that Wolves will need probably another striker. You know what I mean? They will link with Renato Sanchez. They will get Renato
No,
Sanchez.
them did get another striker.
Who they? What's the name of the striker?
The Chinese from Leipzig. Them get
Oh
a
yeah,
Chinese, yeah, them get a striker, yeah.
He was in the stand the Man U game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't see
camera,
that.
the camera actually picked him up in the Man U game.
Okay, well.
That was actually the day he signed, the day of the Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, good catch here, Kush. I never remember about him.
Yeah. They went linked to Renato Sanchez. They don't get him. That kind of fell through, right? And
That would be a good
A
pickup.
good addition to their
to
midfield.
be fair to them,
No,
to be fair to them, they end up keeping Traore, so that's good for them.
And bringing
Daniel James.
Trinco.
And bringing in Alvin Trinco, he's been very good for them. He look like he will play well for them, so that's good.
I'm surprised Barca let him go, because he was one that looked like he could do the bits.
Yeah. Young
that?
player. Did they sell him or is on a loan? That's the question.
Let me check real quick.
That'll be interesting. The other team I'm disappointed in really is Liverpool. Again, Liverpool. All Liverpool do was spend. All Liverpool do is spend 30 million on Koyate.
Loan.
Huh?
Loan. Trinco's loan.
Okay.
What to Koyate? He's injured? I mean, Konate. He's injured?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, but Liverpool, all they did was bring him in terms of outgoing and get rid of Shaqiri and a couple others, couple other French players. Then get rid of one of them best midfielder in a while.
Wijnaldum.
In a Gini Wijnaldum. So
They haven't replaced him.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have feel say at least they would have need somebody to replace him. Liverpool fans, you have them on the blog. They always say they don't have a striker. You know what I mean? And I know they don't get that yet. You know what I mean? So it's just bizarre. So they don't do no kind of business to supplement that team, because at times they have looked like them not have the individuals to break down team how them usually do or used to do, and it wasn't addressed. So it'll be interesting to see how they do the season. You know what I mean? Especially in a long season where you have Champions League and all of these to contend with, you know?
Who else you think had a poor transfer window? You named two already. Wolves and Liverpool.
Well,
no, she's not gonna say Arsenal. Quit your green.
Better hear me say
Wipe that smirk off your face. Coach.
I did not say anything, bro.
Well, I have to really think about it. I mean, I more have to say
Brighton.
Brighton. I mean, want them again. Forget another striker.
They
right?
That's an Arsenal. Yeah.
Smart person.
Yeah, but I know.
Sound like a Kush family.
Huh?
No, that person sound like a Kush family. Kenyatta Morgan buying nobody's. Wow. Who is he? He look like Kush too, man. It's like resemble.
There is. Well, all right. Look, all right. Kush thinks Arsenal do bad business. I mean, as me say about the business Arsenal do, there's two ways of looking at it. You can say, well, them buy young players who can grow up and mature into good players and great players going forward. You know what I mean? So that are them mindset. You know what I mean? If you don't agree with the buys, them that's fine. We see how they do in a long run, but them buy some good players, bro. No, you don't buy good players.
All right, the right back to the.
I don't know.
The right back, Lokanga, to me, are the only two good buys they made. Ben White is a waste of 50 million. That 50 million could have gotten Bissouma. Partey is not fit where Ingo give you the 38 games in the Premier League. You're not gonna get that from Thomas Partey. You do not have another 6 or a CDM in your team unless you bank your hopes on El Nene. Because Shaka is not that. Bissouma could have played in there by himself or play alongside Partey. The kid have a lot to his game. He's not just a tackler. He have a whole heap to his game. You see me? So that 50 million could have been spent on Bissouma. Or was available for around 25. Honestly, I like Odegaard.
Oh.
But if you ask me, the money would have been better spent on Hossein Oar. You see me? So that buy with Ben White was a waste. We have Saliba, who we sent back on loan. We have Mavropanos in Germany, who still hasn't gotten a preseason, not even as much as a preseason game. This player hasn't gotten. And I have seen him because I watch his games. I've seen him go up against Lewandowski and have a good game for Stuttgart. But yes, still we decide not even to give him not even a preseason.
Not we, Arteta.
Same with Saliba. Yeah, I team over Chief. Same with Saliba. You know? When those say, okay, we can understand you say him have attitude problem because he defended his teammate who what the Brighton forward name? Injured.
Yeah, Mape.
Mape. Which team doesn't like a player like that? Who's gonna stand up for his teammate? So because of that, and he decides to not apologize to this player, you throw him out of the bus and throw him out for the longest while. So, and then you kept El Nene, you kept players like Kolasinac, push me now laugh. You know?
I wasn't laughing at your joke, bro.
You still have Bellerin. Well, now they send Bellerin on loan. You cannot get anybody's soul. Like every player where you put a price tag on, the team number 14 feed them 14 and a half of the price. They wanted 25 for Shaka. Roma said 12 million. They wanted 20 for Nketiah. Crystal Palace said 10 million. Like you cannot sell anyone, and the players that you have who are good quality. Because bro, you can't tell me Saliba no better than every defender we have in the Arsenal right now.
Well, he's at least better than Pablo Mari. That's how I'm looking at it.
And the only thing I would say Gabriel have over him is Gabriel is more aggressive.
And them people, in just put out Kolasinac, he was the third centre back. So it's just
a wing back as a third centre.
Arsenal did great business. Look at Bojo. Bojo is happy with the business that's done. Arteta out, bro.
This is weird though, because I pre-told to Greg, I said to myself, say, all right, so if you're Arsenal and you really look on what Arteta have done since he forwarded, which player has he even made better? Is there anybody who improve? Is there anybody who's improving? It's nobody. And that is a big thing, right?
The only thing I can say is, and not even him really make Smith Rowe improve. He had no choice but to bring in Smith Rowe when he brought him in because he had no other option, so he had to bring in Smith Rowe. Other than that, you can't see a player that he has made better. Not one single player. Like here in the game decline from Emery was there. Martinelli game decline. Probably Saka, because he plays Saka all the time. And with game time, I guess he will get better. So Saka is the only player.
Greg.
Me take the question from String Beans.
Me know, Shane. That's your question.
Hold on. Before you jump ship, me add my 2 cents. Before the live start, me and Kush did a reason, and I said initially, if Arteta did take the money and buy Bissouma and thing from City, Bernard would have been happy if him spend all of the money. This up.
Yeah, but would Bernardo want to come to Arsenal?
Bro, money talk, bro. Money talk.
Okay.
Money
That's
talk
fine.
and play.
I mean,
Money talk and
bruh,
playing time.
it's sad when William went into the office and went like this. Tear up in contract.
Yo,
I said, you know what, the 20 million.
man, I want real check your tear up in the
It's sad, yeah, man. It's sad when a player does that. You know? It's really sad, bro. Like,
But
all right,
again,
Wayne Trump said Ben White are gonna be solid. Wayne, I don't deny that. It's a possibility. But this was 50 million spent where it was not needed, bro. 50 million spent where it was not needed. Yeah.
Sim, go ahead. Because we really need to get past this. Now that you want, that question that you want, right?
Yeah. The question is it a necessity if you go ahead and sign a next midfielder like Grealish when they have so much of that same sort of player? I think that is the question. It's not really a shot at the player because nobody would really take a shot at Grealish. But is it that if they went take that 100 million and put the next 50 or whatever and go buy Kane, wouldn't they be more or better served to do that? Because they already have a bag of players like Grealish who can play that way. As I said earlier, that Fernan Torres forward into his own now, and you have only for players who can play that role. And with that point, if you ask that question, you're 100% right. They do need a striker. They do need a focal point. But a Pep go out and buy him. You understand what I mean? We see him do this before, where you have that individual who him just enamored with and he want to splash the cash pan. Maybe them overplay their hand and think so they could have go to Daniel Levy and say, yeah, we give a certain amount of money at some point he would have given, which that was wrong. But the question is Jack Grealish needed at City? No, it wasn't necessarily needed. It really wasn't. You know what I mean? Because if you say, was it Jack Grealish or Harry Kane, the conventional thought is to go with Harry Kane because they already have a bag of midfielders like Jack Grealish who can play that role. They really did need a striker. They didn't get the striker, so I could see what Beans they talk about.
Yo, I wonder how Jesus and all of them striker they feel at City. For here in a room, I say them need a striker.
Well, he don't play Jesus as a striker.
No, Shane, I understand that. I just say I wonder how them really feel for no say yo. Everybody I say yo City need a out and out striker when them is a striker.
No, he might only striker, and he's okay with being the best backup striker to a team that doesn't have a striker.
Yeah, though it look like him okay.
I mean, at one point, I think then they go for the Fiorentina kid. Can't remember his name. He's not Yugoslavian. I forgot it's Yugoslavian. I think he's Serbian. No, he must score a box of goals for Fiorentina. I think he scored 27 goals last season.
I don't think he's them kind of player. I think
Well,
that was
true.
just talk. I think that was just talk. I think that was just talk if you try to see if they can scare Tottenham into selling them Hurricane.
But which striker though you think other than Hurricane? Because even Kane isn't as mobile. Which striker you think out there would have really fit City team?
Lewandowski.
Still not the because remember he's a point man. City our Pep don't play with a point striker like that. Remember he try to get Ibra to play wide another. This is Pep you're talking about.
Bro.
He doesn't play with a point man like that. So which striker
wasn't Pep at Bayern using Lewandowski as his point man?
No, he couldn't get rid of Lewandowski. I know him run Bayern, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. He made a fair work with that system.
Like, you don't realize that. Why you think he run out of Bayern so quick? I know him run Bayern. That's different.
I was surprised that Isak have such a great Euros and nobody not followed him.
Well, Sociedad did the smart thing and extending contract during the Euros actually.
Yeah,
You know? So
but
they
I
know
think
that
that
anybody
him and
coming in
him,
fee would have to pay twice
Who
what they
that?
would have want to pay before they start.
Who that?
The
Alexander.
Swedish kid.
Oh.
I think that if you may have if there was interest out there, then an agent would have told himself to hold off on that because he was already having a great Euro. So he knows the individuals. Well, he then would have known say individuals would have forward in and try to buy him. But I think that him because he's mobile and because he have
Yeah.
skills and can play. I thought him
Skills,
and playing our
speed,
team.
and mobile.
Yeah, and him playing our team or play the football for the game. So I thought that but I think that Pep not really in the world going out and scouting and really, I think he really look for short term fixes nowadays. Because if you really think about it, he's saying go try to leave. I think he's saying go leave in the next 2 years. So I think that the world looking at prolonged fixes, I don't think he's into that. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe he just go out and get somebody that's already established, and I think that's why when they go for Kane, you know, because
Yeah.
you see that we are just
Ronaldo broke his heart, so man for just settle for where he get.
exactly, and that's good. That's great, push. That's a good Ronaldo in that position.
It's great.
Isaac and thing there. Well, not to City, but two young strikers I'm like what right now. Isaac and the one we got Dartman. Former Arsenal kid.
Daniel
Relax
Moore,
yourself, Wayne.
Yeah, Marley.
Mine
Because
get
he
back
he had
on
a
the
good Euros too. You know? And I like the fact that Dartman actually play a two you know if we play him and Haaland together. Then change the formation if we play the two of them together. But yeah, a two young strikers them where
Yeah, cause them start use Rice as an actual 10, you know.
yeah, instead of on the left.
And
Because
instead on the left, I'm
we don't
use
have
him
this
as a
speed
10.
for bombard down the left again.
yeah.
Start use Rice as a 10. And
We
use
and
them and
me
use.
not think City did really go for him. I think CR agent played that well enough. But who
Hey,
knows?
Kush, this is a Man U fan talking, you know.
I care Wayne want to talk some man.
So you
Wayne,
honestly think City did in for him?
transfer done, make already. He's home.
Where do you see him? You think City did was seriously in for him?
Yeah, no. Him and Pep did have a talk. CR7
Yeah.
and Pep did have a talk. Him and Pep did have a talk because him agent and City have a real personal relationship where
But
the talk did make. It's just that
But
nothing
listen.
was solid.
But listen, if Pep have a problem with Aguero not being the runner around type of person, I mean we know Ronaldo go give you double the goals with Aguero. Probably. Because Aguero is a good goal scorer too.
But he ain't gonna be pressing and counter pressing.
Yeah, exactly. Why would he be so intriguing in getting Ronaldo then? Because there's no way you got to Ronaldo saying the boy and tackle him or press the boy.
Listen, man.
It's just not gonna happen.
Pep was doing this all out of malice, bro. It wasn't nothing for try for yo. Him just said that do this for the simple fact that Ronaldo did in the transfer market. If him could have tried go get him, it never the Hurricane never work out for him. So if it could have happened, it could have happened. As I say, yo, it really and truly could have happened. Because the Thursday, them had a talk. And the Friday morning, everything changed. Literally, everything changed the Friday morning.
When Rio call him and Rai King call him on the school.
No. And daddy call him. And make him know say there's
Rio call him too, man.
Make him know say yo, he can't do that.
But Shane, I was hoping Juventus would forward in for Aubameyang and you know then we can get a long term forward. Well, look at Mr. Kush. We need a forward in the 20s, you know.
Like who?
What being said, Chiesa, I don't think a Chiesa go strike, you know. Probably go back to Dybala, you know.
No, not Dybala strike, brother. Morata strike, bro. No.
But they still have Morata?
Why everybody just always forget about Morata? Like
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, Morata strike, bro.
I never remember some Morata there.
You see?
Alright, so who else had good window across Europe?
I don't know.
What's up? Who that, Matthew?
mhm. Who else? Who else have a good window?
Good, you said good windows across Europe.
Yeah.
Atletico get back Griezmann. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, but
And
they lose.
Atletico get my boy from the Argentinian Raúl de Paul.
Oh, Rodrigo de Paul. Me forget about
Yeah,
it because
Rodrigo de Paul. Yeah.
Frank Copa didn't get him, so me totally forget about that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good addition. So probably not hurt as much them losing Saul. then.
AS
Get
Roma
him.
had a good. AS Roma did well.
Roma too. Roma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they got the mad
start
scientists.
well. They start well, but that we know how that's gonna go. Don't worry about it.
Well, he says
He's a
supposedly.
change man.
No,
He
he
said-
says supposedly.
Yeah.
Would you block Wayne?
Always have great strikers from Africa, or with African background.
At that time, formula.
Yes, so
Yeah,
Tammy
because-
Abraham, you go make Tammy Abraham probably the greatest striker
Yeah,
across.
because Rashford now have an African background.
Yeah, you know, and Drogba. Which Tammy did have a good start. So let's see.
But Greg, I like the Tammy. I mean, I tell upon you say I like the Tammy addition because
Yeah,
again, what you get is somebody who was undervalued. You see me I say, and I think it's
yeah,
good.
I know.
But again, Chelsea do good. But again, whatever you say, Chelsea do good business. It's caveats to it always, right? Because they sell him for a good amount of money and they have a buyback clause for like 80
He
million.
reached
So
what,
again,
70 something or 80, yeah. Which
So
you know you will reach that value.
exactly. But even if he do well, then can't really say, all right, then can't really to raise up the price too much. So it is a genius move. We sell him to
We
Would
are
you
not
making a blacky man? Blacky
No, he
man,
make a
man.
good point. No, he make a good point. He said Arsenal drop the catch pan Tammy. Oh, yeah, you talk about the CR7? Which
The
one
two
you
come
say?
at them. The two of them.
Well, Arsenal dropping the catch pan Tammy. Well, would I need to get rid of either Aubameyang or Lacazette? One of them would I have to get rid of for bringing in Tammy. You know, but me did actually like the link to Tammy, but a whole heap of Arsenal fans they don't want to slaughter me for that. But I don't know if Aubameyang is as motivated anymore. Lacazette always look up for the challenge, but he's not the goal scorer like Aubameyang is. You see me? So Lacazette bring the team into play more, but Aubameyang get the goals. But Aubameyang, the speed not there no more. He don't look as motivated, even though they look motivated against West Brom, but it's West Brom. West Brom under 23s actually, or under 21s. You know? Not to take anything away from that Arsenal squad that went out there, but yeah, West Brom young players, reserve players. So I felt like Tammy would have been a good addition. As a matter of fact, I was even looking as far as Calvert-Lewin. And me get slaughtered from our Arsenal group when we mentioned Calvert-Lewin. The man asked me if I'm mad.
I'm not a big fan of Calvert. I mean, I think he can score at the clip of Arsenal striker.
Well, Tammy have more because Tammy more mobile, you know. Tammy's a bit more mobile than DCL. So he could have added some, but hey. I don't know if it's because of the Chelsea rejects that when they get over the years never work out.
Yo, the might as well could I go shall us go back for Giroud, bro.
Brian, chill, man.
Oh, speaking of Giroud, he's having a blinder at AC Milan. The dog after a flying start. Just was in the Pan Milan already. 3 or 2?
Either 3 or 2. You know, saying scored 2.
Scored 2 over the weekend. Yeah.
So that's again we know it's a Giroud will score goals. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, you know what I mean, that he score bags of goals down there at Milan. You know what I mean? Because he go get a good team and go get opportunities. I just don't think that. I just didn't think that he would have suit a top team in the Premier League because of the fact that he don't have no pace and he can't run in behind anybody.
Funny enough, looking at the movements that happen in Serie A, I wouldn't be surprised if Roma win this season.
Yeah, it's
looking at their additions and the losses at Juventus, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. Now that you think about it, I mean, it might be between Roma and Napoli because Napoli didn't really lose anyone, and Napoli still have a good side.
Yeah.
So it could come down to Roma and Napoli when I think about it, because Inter lose Hakimi and they lose Lukaku. You know, even though Maria Latour Martinez, he hasn't really been a 20-goal striker yet.
Yeah, even AC Milan, they lose Akancho Nago.
Chalago gone cross-town to Inter.
Yeah, and then they lose Donnarumma. You know what I mean? Yeah, so them have Volipa, and they have I think it's a couple of other players they have.
Yeah.
I mean, Frank Kessié, them have a contract dispute. So I don't know what go on with them this season.
Where's Sousa gone? Spain Sousa gone?
Seville.
Yeah, them lose Sousa. So them Milan lose a few players, Inter lose a few players. You know, Juventus lose Ronaldo.
Juventus just lose Ronaldo. Juventus still have the pieces. We can't win this league, bro.
The midfield now work. The midfield now work for Juventus. No, the caveat to that is them get Wynema from Italy.
Locatelli.
Then get Manuel Locatelli. So
and them still not start him. Maybe
they will start him next game.
Yeah.
But them play Rabiot and it was just not good.
Who, Bentancur?
Huh? Rabiot.
Yeah.
And it's just them.
Yeah, Rabiot and Bentancur.
Trash.
Who's the coach?
The great
Is it Sarri?
No, man.
Allegri. Good players too.
It's Max. They still have good players, but it's Max. And
Allegri went back there, bro.
We need to get it together.
Yeah, Bentancur, Rabiot, and McKennie. Midfielder is not good, bro.
Oh, they see McKennie within their chest in Burnley.
Yeah, and
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And them actually start the ball as the striker.
Which
weird, bro.
I don't like see him as a striker. I'm like seeing him play off the striker.
But it's weird because somewhere in there is a good team. No, obviously we know so they have to get the midfield correct.
Why them not give Kulusevski that much game, bro?
Woo!
Yo, Bentancur just not.
If them use him and Chiesa to flank whoever.
Yeah.
Use Kulusevski and Chiesa to flank whoever. A problem.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I say. Somewhere in there with the front three what they have, they should have a brilliant team. But
front four. Use the ball as your 10.
The injury room they have to get it corrected, right?
Who got Barella? Was it them or Inter? Who have Barella?
I think it's Juventus will get him.
Because Barella is a very good midfielder too, bro.
Juventus will get Barella. No, Juventus get him.
In time there?
Yeah.
Very, very good midfielder too. Not much too exciting at my Spain. Coach of Seville picked up some good players. Why would Seville get coach?
Seville don't really get nobody. I just Atletico get back Griezmann. Seville actually sell
Seville.
Yeah, them sell De Jong. That's about it.
Ex Tottenham. Yes, and then get the ex Tottenham great Lamela who have played good stuff for them.
Gonna say great.
Yeah, you have to. You have
Me
to.
did a weird fake dog.
Yeah, but what I said the other day, the kid En Nasri, Youssef En Nasri, the striker for Sevilla. I'm surprised that him never garner more interest from European.
Is he Moroccan?
He's one of the Moroccan friends. The boy.
Yo, but when they attack,
Good player.
when they attack and forget say yo Inter Milan pick up Edwin Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah, but come on, coach.
Yeah,
50-something
probably
euro. 50-something euro on Edin Dzeko.
Hey, he was
Come on.
scoring for Roma.
Come on,
He
come on,
was
bro.
scoring for Roma,
We
bro.
always give goals. But this player, Youssef En Nasri, coach, I'm telling you, man, he's the truth. He's the truth. You understand? And I'm only 24. I'm telling you, man, if somebody from in our Premier League will reach him, he's a problem. He's a problem. You see me?
Villarreal picked up somebody. I don't remember who they, but Villarreal had a good addition too.
Okay.
I try to remember who Villarreal got. But yeah, nothing too exciting never happened at Spain, except for Camavinga to Real and Memphis to Barca. Other than that, not much exciting stuff.
You still have a topic for touching on, Greg.
Bayern. Oh, with the international.
Yeah.
Bayern rip their league as usual. Get the best of the rest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which we still not get it. I mean, yeah, we know say there's a players dream of playing for Bayern, but you have players dreaming of playing for other teams in the other leagues and so, you know, and still stay in club and fight. Like, what is it? Is Bayern playing these players under the table?
It's just the allure of winning, isn't it? I think it's just the allure of winning because they know so they can go win every year, and you can. That's that. I think that's what it is, really.
Oh yeah, you have people like Rice who never left, and you can't tell me Bayern wouldn't have been interested in signing Marco Rice.
Yeah, but him is different. I grew up as a Dortmund fan, real Dortmund.
Yeah, he was a real Dortmund. He's
like
Dortmund true and true.
You know?
Yeah, but so was Mario Götze.
Yeah, but Götze is weird, isn't he?
Yeah, but Gertz are losing game at that one. He had no choice, bro.
No,
Yeah,
never
man,
losing
yeah,
game.
man.
No,
He was the truth there.
coach, you're mad.
By the way, Thomas Delaney, the kid from Dortmund, him gone to Seville too, and that's under the radar signing from Seville.
Oh, in Ghana Seville?
Yeah. So that again.
Even after that, me see Emre Can play centre back now. And
Them I use Vitzla centre back too.
Axel Witsel, that's who me there try to remember.
Yeah,
Axel Witsel play centre back too. Probably Zagadou injured. Cause Zagadou and
it wasn't
the one where they go Bayern and return. Why name?
Yeah, me know what you talk. Hummels,
yeah. Zagadou and Hummels are them starting centre back here.
Dan Axel haven't been playing well, man. So it don't matter. I think it's better if we go with my name here now. Yeah. Because they just haven't been playing well at all.
Boy, me did have high hopes for Zagadou, man. Zagadou, remember when you have Zagadou, Akanji, and Diallo?
Mm-hmm.
3 young black centre backs. Me I say yes, and future this for that, man. But
no, play well at all.
You know, work out. Where Akanji? Akanji still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just not working out for them.
Anyway, Bojo saying I move on. So,
what's going on?
Mikel Antonio, West Ham give him the green light. Bojo, you're muted.
I needed help here.
Bojo, you're muted.
No, sir.
Yeah, so Mikel, what them say? West Ham give him the green light?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they make a post on them page, say them free him up.
Correct Travis there, please. No, I must say Antonio this the program. I'm say a whole heap of idiot on Sports Explosion that said that like the man have a choice if the club, you know.
No man, the club make a statement about that. They make a post on them page.
Yeah, but prior to that, them never want to release him, which a lot of English clubs, even Villa.
And
Villa give Emi Martinez a go ahead. But when he return, he never play the first game when he come back. He have to go quarantine.
him and the next one from Villa too.
Buendia.
Yeah,
when them return, they have to go quarantine before them play.
Yeah,
Because
but
Argentina them go. So our whole heap of English clubs now give them players them.
me did that
Green
thing. Why Jamaica couldn't get a case like that where they wanna play the two first game, miss the third game, and then them on go to miss the first match when they return to the club.
Yeah, but yeah, talk about players are important to them team too, because Antonio a West Ham main striker. So
Yeah.
probably they can't afford for him to miss any games when he return. So you have to look on it that
So
way.
Martinez not important to Aston Villa?
Well, it's
Or
surprising.
Liam Bailey not important to
It surprised me that Villa Bailey then can replace. But Martinez me surprised them Martinez go. Because the game when them return, I think at Chelsea.
Bro,
Yeah, man, from over quarantine.
Kush, me agree with you right now. though.
Yeah, that's a this national break should be boycotted, not worth it. Why we in I don't know.
Me not share the sentiments there.
Games them haven't played because they already
Games
pushed back.
have to play, bro.
It should have started already, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so the games them have to get started at some point. So it have to, it's sad that it's only EPL where I take that stance. No other league not. Not even the championship. The championship I take that stance.
Yep.
So how players on the championship are gonna represent Jamaica?
Them,
Are they
no,
managed
them on the same guidelines. Only like League 2.
Oh,
League 2 not take the stance, but there's a
so Ravel them and they are still just the Panama game in
home
Jamaica.
game.
Yeah, that's a home game now play.
Luckily winner they on the red list then. Because it's only USA and Canada would have able to play again. Them would have able to play against for now.
Yeah.
Sure.
The team that's too big for pick ya anyway. Take it.
Alright, so Thursday night down in Mexico, 10 o'clock by Univision. What wanna say? What are chances? No Leon Bailey, no
We have to go try pull out a
Tomorrow
draw,
should be
brother.
available though, because there's Scotland in there.
I have to try pull out a draw, brother.
What on, man? The Scottish FA, the Scottish League, the same stars, Bojo?
Yeah. If you see the post at JFF make, the players who won't be able to play them, highlight them in a black.
So no Kemar Roof, no Antonio, no Ravel, no Leon Bailey, no Liam Moore.
The only English players is
Maria Hector.
Maps. No, Hector not get picked, bro.
Chacha, them strategy. The most loyal Englishman.
Yeah. It's Mariapa and Anthony Grant.
Where Grant play?
Defensive midfield.
No. Which team him play?
Swimberland.
Who?
Swimberland.
No, boss. Similar. Wimbledon or Swindon. Which one?
Swimberland.
The man said it right, bro.
No, man. You're Swindon.
Greg, better know. It's a League 2 team.
Oh, so Swindon then. Okay.
A Swindon.
Yeah, there's a Swindon or Wimbledon. Yeah, Swindon.
Swindon. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so in there Swindon. The Travis I tell you that.
Oh.
I guess I'm in defensive midfield. Right?
Yeah.
And so Mariapa don't have a team right now. Yeah, because last time I see he never have a team. So that's probably why.
Yeah, they want the only two.
Well, we have more talent across Europe and over here in the league them because me I hope say Lamar get a game that. Because even though I don't rate Tyreek Magee so much, me just want Lamar to get fit in the brother.
Bro, Maggie's levels, bro.
Yeah.
There's levels to this, bro.
Well, is Maggie a level, Lamar a square.
No, sir.
He can't
Lamar bad doing about you.
Him
Two
can't go.
different type of players. I'm not gonna compare them, but
Yeah,
Lamar-
and the thing with Lamar we give more work. I mean, Maggie sometimes play like he think he's still a Manning Cup where him
At
have
his
all
pace.
the
You know, it
him have
wanna
all
play at
the
his
on
pace.
this ball and the game
Yeah,
play at
no.
his pace.
No.
Works out.
That's a bit more out.
Theodore more out. I would that man. The Travis say USL a common league. A USL are you to play all the midfield for in a World Cup name? Will Speedy? A USL Speedy player and the best goal was scored for in a World Cup. Flemmer, Jonah Flemings, a USL player.
no, bro, you tripping.
What?
Bobby Reed from London, bro. What you talking about?
Bobby Reed goal better than Flemmer goal. But Flemmer,
Yeah, Greg, you're tripping, Greg. You're tripping,
I
bro.
get goal at the tournament. What you talking about?
Greg, you're tripping.
dog, our one shot. Anybody can.
Any who?
Missy Flemmer kick one and the keep USA keeper it have a good for take it out. If I want better keeper in the Bobby Reed scored a goal.
Dead.
Greg.
What did you put
Take a drink again. Take a shot.
Dad, listen. Flemmer goal was scored under a lot of pressure. You have to keep that too. We didn't need a goal then. What was the score line in that game when Flemmer scored? Was it 1-0?
1-0.
Okay. Flemmer goal scored under a lot of pressure. Late game goal in B3 and cracky half I left. Not tell me nothing about Bobby Reed goal. Bobby Reed goal, we see that goal all while we watch English league. Where man run and a key hard from without.
Bro, this is the
Bro,
World Cup, bro. You
bro.
just
Nah, I don't care what World Cup one game. Me I tell you about what me see.
That's
Brother,
just
Anyway,
Flemmer
let
goal,
us respond
Flemmer
to Travis because he must
Yo,
say
bro.
USL are commanding. I tell him about the players them who impacted Jamaica in a positive way. Which league them are play?
Flemmer goal, how much money say cut in regular and B2 and B3, Greg and kick it. The technique of Bobby Reed do that and everybody can kick
Yeah,
ball.
man. Tell him again.
Yo, brother, listen to me now, man.
Okay.
From kick it ball from outside of the 18 with that technique there and kick it over the sound, kick it past the keeper.
All right,
Flemmer
Flemmer is a predominantly right-footed player, and in
Brother,
B3
Flemmer
and
use
the
him 2
clarity
foot them,
of LF. Plays it as a matter of fact.
Flemmer use him 2 foot them, brother.
Travis, the Fleming is not good. Travis is starts on bad man now. That's on person. But anyway, yes, USL is not a league I'm rate, but what we get from the players and we fall from the USL dog, we can't knock it. As a matter of fact, I feel like our players, the players that we have should even dare the USL, but unfortunately, at the league that them there right now, that's so them get fit there, and them have to take it step at a time. You see me? And we have some good players that play USL there. Joke you mean? Whenever we say
There's no development.
the league might not be all that, but the players that we have in the league, you have to give them credit.
Well, them not get none from me still, you know. Them have to check Digicel online.
Well, so all right. So let me ask you, the MLS players that we have, they better than the USL player them?
It's not that many players from Jamaica playing in MLS again. Because the MLS start turning to other markets, bro.
True.
It's not that many. You have Andre Blake, Alvas Powell, O'Neal Fisher, and Corey Burke. Who else? Kemar Lawrence, Toronto.
That's about it.
Yeah, it's not that many. It's not that many playing for Jamaica in the MLS, bro. It's not that many.
So who in the USL Fisher better?
USL, who play USL?
Speedy. And as me say,
I'm not rate Speedy highly, bro.
You don't rate Speedy?
Not highly.
Who play better than him for us in the World Cup in the midfield?
In a really matter, Greg. Me not rate him.
Buju, this not have nothing to do with who you rate now. We are talking about performance. Who do you think play better? It don't have nothing to do with who you rate.
Oh, he
Right now,
played
you
better.
know
He
right
played
now,
better.
man,
And
you
you know whose game he took? He took Michael Hector's game.
True.
come on now. But
Okay,
you don't
that's
feel
right.
like he play better than DJ in the tournament? DJ who you
Oh,
rate highly?
no, Greg, we are smoke.
Joe Kiamet, man. Joe Kiamet, man. Brother,
We
Marie
are
Daniel
smoke.
Johnson.
Rasta not play nothing still in a
We
Buju.
religiously watch
Buju.
Preston from
Buju.
finals of Daniel Johnson.
The Rasta not play nothing.
No,
Yes.
man.
Rasta not
We're
play
not
nothing,
talking
bro.
about.
What?
We're not
Rasta
talking
not
about.
play nothing, dog.
Buju, honestly, DJ messed up a whole heap of time, brother.
He make
Daniel Johnson
mistakes.
messed up.
He make mistakes.
Daniel Johnson messed
No,
up. And when he made the mistake,
you
when he
have
made
to
the
also
mistake,
consider
When
DJ
he-
he's not a box to box midfielder and he's not a number 6. He play 10 for Preston.
no, he
So he
doesn't.
just a help out the team.
No, he doesn't. He's an 8 at Preston. I've watched him from
Yo.
the final time at Jamaica and watch Preston religiously.
Him just
He's
a
an
help
8.
out the team.
He's an 8
That's
at
not his
Preston.
natural
sir.
position.
The only reason why he scored so much goals at Preston because he's the penalty taker. He's an 8 at Preston. That's what he does. And when he messed up, Kush, mute him. Kush, mute that, please.
Watch him.
Please mute that. Yeah.
Visit never link him.
Yeah, but Speedy, when the team when he messed up in the midfield, he was always Speedy there to clean up and to do the dirty work. You see me?
Speedy play good in the Gold Cup. Me never say him play bad.
Yeah, but when I make it like I said, the players in from the USL didn't bring anything to the Jamaica team. They did. And you have to give them credit for that. You know? Anyways, like me say, more Lamar Walker get a crack at it because me feel like he have something to offer. You see me? I don't even feel like he should be in the USL. I mean, most of these players I don't feel like should be in the USL. But
Oh, Lamar?
no, not just him. Quite a few of the Jamaica players are in the USL. I don't feel like they need to be in the USL, but I don't know if them lazy or their agent lazy or me know I'm not their agents still because I don't know what their agents. But I just feel like the second division in America are where players them need to be at this junction. No, sir. Players them where supposed to bring a World Cup. You know, make it. You know? Mr. Guatemala have players where they start up in the MLS.
Bro, Tyrone Marshall did an interview and him say the scouts stop look to Jamaica for players because them think the players are not good enough anymore.
And this is remember when Jiggy did have this when he makes for probably about 6 years in a row. We had at least one player in the top 5 in the MLS draft. During the era where Andre Blake come out, Andre Blake, Mattox, there were quite a few, but we always had a player in the top 5 in the MLS draft, you know? And after a while, they just fade out. I think the little one from Mobi, where they are US now too. I think he was probably the last one that got drafted in the MLS.
Him get Peter Lee Vassell, him get recalled to the national side. So
Yeah, me see it. And I'm not even convinced about him. And a ball I will rate, but to me not enough. If him get recall, Alex Marshall can get called up, if you ask me.
So alright. Say if it wasn't for the red listed countries and whatever, with the pool of players available, what would be year 11?
Alright, so first I have the formation a 3-5-2. Liam Moore, Ethan Pinnock, and Nanalo. Why first?
Yeah.
Damian Lowe at centre back. 3 centre backs.
Yeah.
Kemar Lawrence as left wing back. Alva Spoils as right wing back. My 2 strikers are Kemar Roof and Mikel Antonio as my starters.
Alright, go on, pick.
My 3 midfielders, may use Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, and the whole midfielder. And no,
You
but
have Kevin Stewart, Anthony Grant, and Devon Williams.
no, me not think about Kevin Stewart. But come to think of it, me not even have to go with a holding because me can play Bobby Reed in there. Probably 2 attacking. You think? Not
That's
enough
what we
defense.
never say who are the tackler.
Not enough defense in the center of the park. Well, either Shane, you mute.
Where you say you play Bailey? Me not even hear you say you put him.
Oh shit.
Him didn't call Bailey.
Me know say no call him. Me know. I was just laughing because I know saying ball. I no call him.
Yeah.
Still, you know,
See,
him kind of
Bailey-
injured still. Him injured,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you need to
Bailey
put him in
changes-
19.
No,
Yeah,
we just have to try to pick your best 11. If everything
Okay.
With a fit Bailey, my formation going up have to change though, because I don't see Bailey fitting in a 3-5-2. Because I mean, I know Leverkusen use him as a wing back, but
Nah.
Bailey now pick that. It have to be
unless you go ask him
4-3-3.
to just stay up there as a wing back, you go just ask him to just stay up there and a run back. You know?
The times him play for Jamaica, he really haven't been like really a part of the game. You know, really get him to get into the game, like and get him on the ball for really doing things. The times
So
he play.
honestly, I wouldn't have any problem bringing him off the bench. I mean, he's a good
Yeah,
game.
I use the same formation.
He's a good game changer to bring off the bench.
That's ridiculous.
You're crazy.
I know I'm crazy, but I have
No, I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm just saying the point. The Jamaica chased him for much years. That's your best player. How the hell you can't get him in the airport to get him off a bench? It just don't make no sense.
Yeah, that don't make no sense,
It don't
bro.
make no sense at all because he's your best player. So it's up to the coach to find a way to use him. Can he play as a number 10? You have to find a way to use him.
Can play as a number 10, and my number 10 will be Ravel Morrison. We know about to say Ravel is an 8, but
Play him as an 8.
Can't play Ravel as a 10, Greg.
eh?
Can't play Ravel as a 10, dog.
Yeah,
You have Bobby Reed in 19, bro.
You know Bobby at the 10.
No,
Yeah, but at the same time.
Listen. The way me see a number 10, you know, well, probably to me use the old school 10 them who create, who make things happen and tread the ball through. So that's why me have Ravel as my number 10. That's what Ravel does. Bobby as a number 10 go try to score like a Coutinho.
I don't think.
But Greg.
That was Coutinho as a 10. They're a score first number 10. They're not an assist or create for the team first number 10. That's what
Greg.
Bobby is. Bobby don't create.
The reason why Mr. Ravel for 8, I think we have nobody else can link defense with attack.
You have Daniel Johnson. Play Daniel Johnson as your
You can't
8.
play like
Yo,
Ravel.
Daniel Johnson are that good, Greg, bro.
So where you gonna play Daniel Johnson and Buju? Because you rate him highly. Where you gonna play him? Because you can't play
On the
6.
bench.
Exactly.
No. Ravel at the 8 for me, bro. Ravel at the 8 for me.
Yo, as I'm
But
saying,
bro,
Him can receive the ball
the thing is,
under
Buju.
pressure. Him can take the ball under pressure. Him can turn it and him can make a pass. Him now go hurry up and kick it away.
yeah, Daniel Johnson have that, bro.
So who is your 10?
My 10.
Yeah. Because my team now have a 10. You just have 3 central.
Honestly, me would rather the team play 4-3-3.
Which is my preferred.
Which
Which is my preferred formation.
Which is
Because
sweet.
more and 2 strikers.
It should have fit for bringing the Leon Baileys of the world.
Exactly. And my boy Travis just mentioned Paris. Somebody like Paris or why name? Norman.
Yeah. Norman get picked. Paris not get picked.
Paris not get called?
Them Paris is a very important player in a film team, and I think they want to release him. That's the only reason I can say, because he might do good.
Yeah.
He might do real good. In that Serbia, he might do real good.
Okay. So, alright. So, yeah, Bailey and whoever on the other wing. But then you go bring Kemar Roof and Antonio come and tell them say
So that's the front three, bro.
one of them go have to sit
Bailey
on the bench.
Antonio.
Even though Rangers use Kemar Roof pan a wing, he doesn't always get to play the striker because
So that could just say that's the front
Morelos
three.
strike at Rangers. So Kemar Roof play wide, but I think Kemar Roof best position is playing the 9. But yeah,
No, Roof,
What do you think about Roof,
Antonio, and
Bailey, and
Bailey.
Antonio for your front
That's
three?
the best front three, bro.
good front three, very good front three. Me can't go against that front three. Can't go against it. Very good front three. All right, so your midfield three is Ravel at the 8. Either Speedy or what do you name Stewart? What name?
I want to see how Stewart and Anthony Grant look.
Okay, all right. So one of them at the 6 between Speedy, Stewart, and Grant. Who is your 10? Maggie?
As much as I rate Maggie not gonna start.
No,
Bro.
You're drunk, yeah?
As much as I rate Maggie not gonna start.
So my 10 is Ravel Morrison. Not care one who I say. He is creative enough to be the 10.
Bro.
What name place in our summer?
Eh?
Who?
What make
I
you
Visa, man of visa.
He's allowed to travel to US.
You can't travel to the US.
What was the issue? What caused it?
Something from
Charge.
Man
felony or
U.
something like
We found out America with Man U and him did get a charge.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's
Well,
why he's not.
Okay.
Who else in the squad though? Who else from England?
One heap of players, bro. Jamal Lowe, you know mention Jamal Lowe. You know mention Blair Turner.
Jamal Lowe forward?
Yeah. Well, in a
Jamal
reach
Lowe
yet,
can-
but he might go
Jamal
play.
Lowe can play on the left. Because as a matter of fact, are supporting for because when we watching for Swansea, I'm here saying Ghana Bournemouth now. When we watching for Swansea, him normally play half of the striker. He doesn't play as a 9. He play half of the striker at Swansea.
You keep on a pick this team here without Bailey. You just keep on a show out Bailey. Everybody ever play
No,
on the
you
left.
know, you say Bailey up on the right already. Calm down, Kush. Calm down.
Oh,
Kush
just
a
saying.
baller and rate from him at 16. Me not try to show him out, but
No, I don't say you are trying to show him out.
So
I don't say you are trying to show him out. Jamaica just not gonna allow that.
So, well, I know. Because everybody had a yard I got big, no. Because, you know, mention Boza and our core yet, you know.
at 3 games there.
Both off a father off a bench, Bojo.
No,
Right, so
you know,
now we-
Boza fine farm though, Kush. Boza
Yeah,
scored a
but-
beautiful hat trick over the weekend, you know. Boza fine
Yeah,
scoring boots.
but-
everybody remember
but
what me
Antonio?
in a summer. He just wasn't good enough, right?
Antonio, bro. So you are gonna tell me now you're gonna bring in Wesam Antonio and start Boza.
No, you're mad. You know, me say Antonio. This is Antonio that I did not want in the squad 2 months ago. You forget?
That
No,
man,
no
that
forget
man,
it.
that
Oh, no,
man
forget
is
it,
a
probably.
man, bro.
Me and Shane probably did that say we not think him go bring all that quality to the squad. But now me I retract that statement because I've seen the start of this season where, you know, based on his current farm. Eh?
We look
We look like
it's fine.
yeah. Honestly, we
It's
did.
fine.
Yeah. But yeah, more to bring in Antonio now and bench him and start Boza. No matter how patriotic I am.
One thing's for sure.
Yeah, but
This team,
and then Boza, in can't really complain about it. Can just in getting chance in
Yeah, you get your
At the
chance.
World
You get
Cup,
your
yeah.
chance. You get your
Yeah, it
chance.
just
It's
really wasn't
supposed
good
to
at
have, but if you
The only one that would be able to complain is Burke, because you know Burke put in the work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Burke put in the work.
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
Yeah, because you know rate Burke because he just run up and down and he can be
he's all right player.
As a matter of fact, if I was Burke agent, would try to get him a move to the championship.
Bobby Reed off my bench then, right? That's what you say?
I mean, to be honest,
bro.
Somebody have to go forward off a bench.
To be honest with
Somebody.
you, if I'm picking the team and it's a 4-2-3, Bobby Reed is playing off the left. Kemar Roof are coming off a bench.
Bro, Kemar Roof and Antonio Depan superb form, bro. Roof is on fire, that.
Wait, and I am score for I will score against St. Celtic. I know him. And then beat Celtic 1.
No, Anna him.
Yeah.
But from the last part of last season, Roof's been on fire, bro.
Him always do the bits. You know?
I see what you did there, Bojo.
Me surprised him leave Anderlecht so quick. I was actually hoping for him to stay at Anderlecht longer. I don't know what happened down there, but yeah. But a striker I'm rate. I'm glad to him forward in. I mean, I think the team is what you call it now? Front loaded now.
That's
Bro,
Yeah. It is.
somebody needs to call top and tell him go get James Justin or Walker Peters. You know?
Then suppose we get ambitious enough and go for Mason Greenwood.
Bojo.
No, him have time. Him not go forward.
Bojo, what they need to get him to get in touch with him, tell him if he just try to get all of this, bringing up 100 more players that you can bring in. Let's start to try to develop a team, brother. You know what I mean? Because this whole, even now, just looking for the team, there's so much people that people can call, but you're just not sure yet because they don't get to play. Even with somebody like Ravel, he don't play enough for Jamaica yet to see why in best place. And you need to find out these things. Because I think that most of the teams that we go up against is second team.
Yeah. That been a play together.
Like Costa Rica know who are them best 11. You know what I mean? Again, we have talent, and you know what? Start the qualifiers, and you get a draw, and then you get a loss, and you say, how the hell did we get here? We are already up against it. Isn't it? So it's about trying to find out if you can galvanize yourself, and that's what I'm gonna say. Like, if you're a top player, you should have individuals them out there what already. Damn son, and that's how as I said, that's how I want Ravel Morrison to really play in the summer because him can help out in our midfield, in which we don't really have a real quality to really challenge at them start to level it.
It's a barely make out a glass. I don't think so. I just think I didn't enjoy my career right now. I don't know if he fully get over it yet. But
Hamstring, bro.
Not a hamstring. Not the two injury.
No, it's a hamstring in pickup.
You have a hamstring injury now?
Yes, that's the injury that's messing him up right now. A hamstring.
But at Leverkusen, no, I lie. Because at Leverkusen, at one point, he did miss quite a few games.
Yep.
Through injury. Yeah, but he can't get over. He can still build a team around him. But right now,
he have a hamstring strain.
With the squad that we have right now, they don't need to bring in nobody else, to be honest. Unless it's a Mason Greenwood and another right back going forward. Other than that, you don't need nobody else. The squad that we have right now, just work with that. If you're going to bring in anybody else, let them be like some under 20s. Players who are really at the under 20 level.
It's hard for you to pick a team, Just imagine them bringing somebody else.
Yeah, you don't need to bring in nobody else right now. And we still want to try to develop the players them at Jamaica to see if one or few of them, can try to make it. Or even if they go overseas like a Norman or a Paris, who you can bring back into the team after. But if they are bringing anything, is the fringe under 20 players and under 17 players who feel like, yes, they want to represent. Like at one point, maybe there's a kid or Taylor Hart would like to come represent Jamaica youth team. If Shane, you probably know who that is, but he's an Arsenal Academy player.
Mike, mute, Bojo.
The quickest player in the Arsenal Academy right now, supposedly, and he has scored a few goals so far for the under 21 since the season started. They did a rumor at one point saying interested to come. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, players like those, if you can get them to come represent the U team to try qualify for your Olympics, that's fine. But for the senior team, you don't need to bring in nobody else and all that. The players that we have right now with the senior team should be able to bring us to the World Cup.
Easy.
Damn, I'm not chatting off 2 hours and 12 minutes. Good God.
That's all you, Greg.
Never lie.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I can't wait for y'all like internationals to forward up. Again, CONCACAF qualifiers should be interesting. I think
Yeah, games on tomorrow.
games on tomorrow in Europe. So it'll be good for forward back reconvene about Friday night. If we see how we get on.
there we go. Anything else to add to our 15 minutes?
Nope.
You want to make it to 2 hours 15? Yeah,
It is.
Really?
It already passed.
I mean,
What the 3 games we have? Mexico away, Panama at home, and Costa Rica away.
Yeah.
I think we should have at least 4 points. It's gonna be hard to beat Mexico away, especially with a depleted squad. And
what is
it's
Panama?
not
Is Panama still good?
they have some decent players, but
There's some decent player. At
we're
least
playing them at,
one of them
at
play for
home.
Nashville.
We're playing them at home with the English players available, which should be our strongest squad. On paper, is our strongest squad. You know, these are some of the players that play the Gold Cup. The players that are going to Mexico, most of them they never play together. You know, so it's gonna be a tough task in this.
No, actually, the players that are playing at Mexico, them play together. It's just the few. It's just Anthony, a 2 new addition, no. Anthony Grant and who else? I don't remember. But most of the players who are going to Mexico, them play together already.
Where?
Because the defense line are going to be the same pretty much.
Oh.
I mean, it are going to be Alvas. It are going to be Alvas. What?
Pinoca Moore can go.
Mariapa, bro. It are going to be Mariapa and Nana.
Really, bro? So you're banking on Mariapa at centre back?
Who you think them are going to play?
Yeah, but you're making it sound like us, so we go have a brilliant centre back period.
No,
but the man I make it no sense. That's the only available choice.
Are you midfield and forward line?
The midfield are gonna be the new addition. Me think it are gonna be Anthony Grant and probably Devon. And I don't know.
Okay. And your forward line?
I don't know.
Exactly. So that's why I say the Mexico game gonna be
it won't be new players. It'll be players who play already. Him can play Bowser, Corey, Blair Tagger. I think Blair can go Mexico.
No.
And England him play no.
Where Blair come from?
And I think Netherlands. I'm not sure. But him have Flemings I am disposal. Him have Lamar. Him have Shamar, Corey, Flemings. Him have players, bro. All of them players play together.
Which is not our strongest. Mexico away gonna be difficult, Bush.
Me never say it gonna be our strongest.
If we not get no points there, so
you some team. This like some team in Russia. My boy, they play for Blair.
Blair. Okay, so me not gonna beat up the squad about that, but Panama we're supposed to beat, and Costa Rica away. If no Costa Rica, see the thing is Costa Rica team is solid, but me not say Costa Rica have no player where jump out at you where you know you go have to scout them and pay special attention to them. Yes, Brian Ruiz is very classy, but dude is like 39 years old right now. You know, you're supposed to can't use one player and shut him down for the game.
Where expectation for the 3 games?
That's what I just said. The least is 4 points, but I would take 6 because I feel like we can go Costa Rica go beat them too. Mexico,
You're
as we say, if we
supposed
lose
to.
at Mexico, as long as we don't get back up at Mexico, if we lose at Mexico, I don't think it's the end of the world because who we gonna have available and the squad that Mexico have. But Panama,
Remember, Mexico now go have Jimenez nor Lozano, you know.
why not Lasagna? Why not
no
Lasagna?
boy.
Italy in there.
Him not, you know, see the squad. Him not
No,
available,
me never,
bro.
no, but if me didn't see the squad, I wouldn't say that.
No
Me
Jimenez, no
understand why
Lozano.
Jimenez because England him there. But why not Chucky?
Well, he's not in the squad.
Well, anyways, they not use Chucky in a World Cup and still play good. And they had some of their best youngsters at the Olympics. So Mexico still have a good squad, dog. There's no two ways about that. Mexico squad is still good. You know,
When
so
they
play them up.
talk nothing about Cannibal. Chile and Brazil are play tomorrow. Thursday, actually.
All right. Before you go to Sokush, me say wishful, well, minimal 4 points. Wishful 6 or 7. And I think 6 is realistic.
Exactly.
7 is pushing it.
7, yes. 7 is.
Ojo,
But
a
no, we
nine
can't get
point-
a
a
draw
nine
there,
point
Mexico,
the
bro.
same.
No crowd now got in the stands. We can't get a draw, bro.
9 point, Bujo. Can go
9
to Mexico, go beat Mexico. We are talking about, man.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, Ole.
No, this is Nuno.
This one, Espirito Santo. Alright, Carnival, I don't have much to look forward to. Is Messi back in the squad? Is he still in the squad? Biko? I mean, Buju?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I heard team.
yeah, but him not gonna
So
play.
your team.
Yeah, me not
All
squad,
right.
but him not gonna play.
Not right now. Alright. I think that's enough.
Well then. I'm do that.
That's it.
Are you kicking off Shane?
I don't make, bro, me not touch nothing, bro.
Wow, Buju.
She ain't kick off himself, bro.
No, if I did me do it, he would have still not the studio. Him not even at the studio.
Okay, so
She
probably.
laptop dead. Oh snap, my laptop I got dead too.
Alright,
Alright,
man.
Buju. You can't in the live now.
That's the live.
Oh,
People. We don't know. Thanks everyone for watching. What is 2 hours and 22 minutes. Yeah, man. A lot
We
to
are-
discuss. And we look forward.
We are Rooney. Big up for the comments, even though I don't like Tapa. So you go. You know, that's
Yeah,
where
man.
you come from. I'm not like
You
Bobby.
don't know. Share this live and like this live and tell a friend and tell a friend. Game a play tomorrow. We're gonna do a live Thursday before the game play.
Thursday before Jamaica game.
Yeah, or we can do a watch along. Either way, 6 hours after that's not the next. Yeah, but that's the show. Big up him on themselves and I don't know. Oh,
Let's